Aye. Went downstairs where my stream is playing, and I'm like, what the hell? Why is the connection with the Wii remote interrupted? Don't worry. I rushed upstairs as soon as I saw it. And I woke it up. So we're good. How's everyone doing? Oh, I just heard a bug kill itself. You hear that? You hear the sploosh? Yo, Stitches, fuck out the flowers, man. Yo, get out of there. Dag coming in like an omnipresent being. I am omnipresent. Always present. I hope everyone's doing well today. We are on day 4 of... What are we doing? Completing the museum in Animal Crossing City Folk. Yep. Got it. If you want to see our progress so far, if you are in Twitch chat, hit the pinned comment or type !CFroute into the chat. If you're in YouTube chat, go to the description of the live stream. You'll get linked a Google document. Sorry, a Google sheet of the full museum checklist and all the things that we've caught so far. We'll go over it here, but you have to give it 2 minutes. I have to legally let this entire stream, the stream starting countdown, I have to let that run through the entire 10 minutes. Otherwise I get shot. That's not true. But I feel as though it gives us 10 minutes to... talk, you know. I don't know why. I was gonna say fornicate. Like I thought that was a synonym of talk, but it's not. And if you don't know what it means, don't look it up. So I was gonna be like, oh, you know, it's like 10 minutes of fornicating time. But no, that's not at all a synonym of that. What's your next challenge? Dude, I gotta finish, let me finish working on the one that I'm doing right now. I can't be worrying about the future when the present is a gift. That's disgusting. Well, that would be disgusting if that's actually what we were doing. But we're not doing that. You better not be doing that anyway. Your next challenge is your mom. That's not very nice at all. We are not fornicating. No, we're not. I made that very clear, actually. The dag boo boo goes crazy. Yo, fuck with the dag boo boo. Dude, we went to the mall yesterday and we saw, like, you guys ever see a fake Labubu? They call them Lafufus. And some of them are so egregiously bad. Some of them are so egregiously fake looking. Like, the eyes are, like, wide apart and they're, like, bug-eyed. I'm sick and I blame you. Boo. That's a first-time chat message, by the way. Somebody who's not been in my stream ever before, or at least has never typed in my chat before, blaming me for their illness. I summon the sickness to you. I summon the locust of illness to you. I suppose that's fair.
Yo.
Thanks, Thumomancy, for the new sub. Prime. Appreciate it. Enjoy your emotes and enjoy your ad-free viewing on Twitch. The boo-boos are so ugly. Hey, man! The fake ones look ridiculous. Sometimes you can give it the eye test and you can just kind of tell. I don't know, man. What's up, guys? I'm a sub now. Hey, I appreciate that. Welcome to the I was gonna say the turnip gang, but they're not turnips no more. They're little trees. And I think that's cute. Because it's like, as your sub gets older on Twitch, the tree next to your name grows. Isn't that kind of cool? It's kind of like the new leaf tree. I think that that's actually, like, symbolically quite cool. Alright, anyway. I hope everyone's doing well today. We are...
Yo.
Dagnel. Well, I'm Dagnel, you're not. And you're like, fuck! I wish I was Dagnel. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. We last left off at 11 hours, 2 minutes, and 28 seconds, and we are 75 of 209 things caught. If you want to see what we have caught so far, again, Twitch chat can check the pinned comment, or do !CFroute. YouTube chat can check the description of the live stream, and get linked to this spreadsheet right here to see what we have caught so far. We are currently in May of 2022, so we're in this segment right here. We've caught everything that we need to in this segment, but what we need to do is we keep needed to do all these things every day. So we're going to go day by day, and we're going to buy axes, and if there is an axe for sale, then we're going to chop trees on our island. It's not an island yet. It's 2008. We're going to buy axes, and we're going to chop trees on our town until we have about 8 to 10 remaining, so that all the tree bugs that we need spawn in those 8 to 10 trees. We're going to check the beaches for coconuts, because we're going to need to plant coconut trees to get palm tree beetles. We're going to check Tom Nook's store for feng shui items as well. Feng shui, higher feng shui score, means better chance of getting real paintings from reds. We got our first real painting from reds last time we streamed, so that's pretty cool. And we're going to water our flowers for black, blue, or purple hybrid flowers to get the peacock butterfly. And you can see that, among other things, we got one piece of art last stream. We're at 24 of 58 fossils, 34 of 64 fish, 16 of 64 bugs, and 75 of 209 total things donated. So, that's where we're at. That's the breakdown of the 75 things that we got so far. Feng Shui items are for higher Feng Shui score, higher chance of getting authentic paintings from reds. Because in this game, you have no way of telling real from fake paintings, so you have to just buy it, try and donate it, and hope that Blathers confirms that it's real. But that's a big pain in the ass, as you would imagine, so to give yourself the best chance of getting a real painting from reds, having a higher Feng Shui score helps. So, that's why we're doing that. We are in... That's the wrong thing. We're in May. It's May 5th. I literally walked from my house to where I'm standing now. I have not checked any of my flowers outside of the ones that are within seeing distance of where I'm at right now on the screen. I have not checked any of my flowers to see if we have a hybrid, or my beaches to see if we have a coconut, or Tom Nook's store to see if we have an axe or feng shui furniture. So, let's do that all now. Timer started. We're rolling. No, 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 and no. Great. I don't know if hybrid flowers are harder to make in this game or what. Finally, we get a coconut. Took forever, but we finally got one. Now, if you've played this game before, there's something that's very annoying about it. And actually, this is kind of true for basically every Animal Crossing game that isn't New Horizons. I'll take that. You can plant trees, and there's absolutely no guarantee that they will grow. And it's kind of annoying. But there is one way to guarantee that a tree that you plant in this game, be it a fruit tree or a sapling, there is a way to guarantee that it grows. And that's by chopping down where an existing tree is in your town, and then where that tree was, burying the next tree that you want planted. So, if we have an axe in the store today, we're going to cut down a tree that's by the beach, and then we're going to plant this coconut. And then that coconut can... We only needed one coconut to get the whole thing started. Like, maybe we'll do this tree right here. I know it has to be within a certain distance of the beach. It doesn't have to be on the beach itself. I just know it has to be within a certain distance. So it could probably be like this tree, this tree, this tree. Also, every day we're going to want to check our fossils as well, of course. Yeah. It just has to be, like, within... I don't know how close it has to be to the beach, but, like... a certain distance away. I'm going to hope... I mean, I'll probably just pick whatever one's the closest, and then we'll go from there. Yeah. Nice. Oh, right, it rained last in-game day, so we're going to get a bunch of gyroids, such as the tall sproid. Coconut's a very big nut. If you eat too much, you get very fat. Just another coconut joke. That's pretty funny. I actually like that. Thank you. Core memory unlocked. I remember you reading that in the Prima guide. The Prima guide to this game. You guys remember when, like, games came with guides? Then they weren't just all online? That song was Peak. Oh, is that a song? Ow. The game chooses 3 acres to plant flowers in each day, guaranteed to breed flowers if a pair is in a chosen acre, so it's much more likely to get hybrids from spreading the flowers out around town. Is that right? Okay. That's actually such... I'm going to do something unprecedented, and I'm going to screenshot that message, because if that's true... If that's true, I'm going to want to go back and I'm going to want to include that comment in the video for being like... You know how, like, when people post chat messages and they end up helping the challenge or whatever it is that I'm doing, I'll, like... Sometimes I'll post the chat message that said that, and then I'll put it in the video so that people don't just think, like, oh, that's like a thing that came to me. Like, somebody posted that. I'm going to screenshot that comment right now. I screenshot it literally right now. And I saved it onto my computer. Because if that's true, that could be like a massive help for us. Because I didn't know that that's how it worked. I thought it was like New Horizons. Everything is 50% off today. Nice. I didn't know that. So if that's true, and that helps us get this hybrid that we need, that's huge intel. That's huge intel. Yeah, okay. Well, let's make sure to do that then. Before we even bother... But no point in watering them if we're going to pick them up and move them. So, yeah, before we even bother watering them today, let's do that. Let me also check the store for axes. You can see we got pretty much most trees up in this, like, top right area out of the way. And we've been digging up flowers as well throughout the town. The ones that aren't breeding. 50% off, so you just get the handle of the axe? I don't know, let's see. Ah, it's the whole axe. Nice, but at least we got one. And let's also check the furniture for feng shui items as well. That could be a huge tip. It's the strategy that speedrunners use now. We plant a quadrant of 4 flowers on 4 acre borders using lineups to consistently get hybrids. I'm not about to, like, look up what, yellow tulip? I'm not about to look up, like, what the acre borders are, so I think I'll just, like, scatter them randomly, haphazardly. Maybe, like, yeah, I mean, no, like, especially now I cleared out a bunch of area in the top right. That's kind of, like, a good area to put them. How big is an acre in this game? Not that I can, like, look... Because, like, Animal Crossing GameCube, it's really easy to tell acres. Because when you go between acres, that's when the camera pans over. But in this game, I can't really tell what an acre is. Because there's not, like, grid lines to really show. What I could do is I could use my shovel and dig, like, a bunch of holes. And depending on how many tiles it is, I could say, like, okay, this is 16 holes. That means that this is 1 acre. Does the map have grid lines? No, not really. But you can kind of, like, get the idea. You can kind of visualize it, right? Alright, is that every tree up in this area? I feel like I might have some more, yeah, like, down here. Whoa! Y'all better watch out, you got a super mod on your hands. Wait, you're a super mod? What makes you a super mod? Did I do that? Well, I must have done that. Oh, hey, whatever, you can be a super mod, that's cool. Yeah. Or, like, all the moderators super mods. Is that just... What is that sound? That's the sound of you getting stung by bees. If you've ever been stung by bees in real life before, you'll have recalled that sound. You'll know immediately what that means. Oh, you're a mod in both the chats, so you're a super mod. Oh, nice. Hey! Nice. I actually thought, for some reason, that was a peacock butterfly, because of the color scheme. And I'm like, wait, no, that can't be right. I don't have the, I don't got the right equipment. But nah, it's a Raja Brook. Nice. That's pretty good. In fact, where the hell could that thing have spawned? Because... there's no flowers up here. I've been, like, getting rid of all the flowers. Unless one is, like, across the river. Where the hell could that have spawned? It didn't have anything to do with the tree or the tree stump, did it? You got both the chats pulled up. Interesting. Where the hell did that spawn? Do they not need a flower to spawn or something? That's weird. Okay, well, whatever. I'll take it. Yeah, I don't know. Could there be, like, a flower over here and it just, like, made its way over? The flower on your head. Yeah, that's true. Actually, somebody was like... I remember watching back the footage where I caught the coelacanth, and somebody's like, dude, is that, like, a fucking apple on your head? And I looked at it, and, like, the angle that the camera was... That does look like an apple, doesn't it? That does look like an apple. It's like I'm like doing a thing with my boy, and he's like got a bow and arrow, and he's trying to shoot the apple off my forehead or something like that. Stitches follows you around, I swear, dude. I thank you. This dude is fucking all over my ass, like a fucking Ford F-150 in traffic. Spawning with free will, yeah. I'll take it though, man. Like, that thing's not that common, so I'm happy. Beater. Hey, Beater. What's up, Dr. Pepper? Your head balancing skills are incredible. Thank you. Axe is gonna break on this tree, watch. Damn, okay. Damn, okay. This thing looks like it's about to fall apart in my hands, man. Okay. It's literally any tree now. There we go, okay. You know, it's best to have it break on the first whack of a tree. You don't want to have to whack the tree twice and then break it, because that's kind of like the first 2 chops. Because the next time you get an axe, unless you have another one in your inventory, the next one that you buy on like a day after the fact, you're not going to only need to chop it one more time. You're going to need to do all 3 again. So you basically just wasted the durability. Ford F-150 is such an oddly specific comparison to Stitch's lore. Well, okay, you say that he's following me around, and if you've ever driven in the United States, because I can't imagine there's too many Ford F-150s outside the United States, and maybe Canada, because Alberta is kind of just Texas, really. But you're not ready to admit that if you're a Canadian. So if you've ever driven on like a major highway or an interstate in the United States or Canada, you've probably been closely followed, nay harassed, on the road by a giant Ford F-150 pickup truck. The analogy actually makes a lot of sense. Because if you've driven like a car, you've no doubt been like tailgated by one of those sons of bitches. Extremely true. Right, or like a Dodge Ram, or... yeah, you know what I mean. Any kind of jacked up pickup truck that has no business being as tricked out as it is, with like the being lifted 6 feet off the road or whatever. I don't know. I'm like, how do you even get into that thing? All right, anyway. So yeah, let's move our flowers then. And also let's keep looking around for fossils. Let's keep looking around for fossils. Alberta is definitely the Texas of Canada, right? Didn't you say Dodge Rams are for drunk drivers? Yes. Would you not say that also it's for people who tailgate you on the interstate? I feel as though those two genres of drivers kind of go hand in hand. The people who are getting DUIs and the people who are tailgating you very closely on the highway. There's an all-hybrid flowers category. Speedrun to this game? Interesting. What's the world record? I just had to test it. I had to, like... I just had to test my fishing chops for today. I'll be honest with you, I don't think a carp is stress testing my chops, but... It's you know, it's good. We're 1 for 1. That's kind of a nasty little spot for a fossil there. That's kind of a dirty little spot. Last time I was in the US, I genuinely got anxiety about driving, and I wasn't even driving. I've been there before. Yeah, I've driven through Syracuse before. Everyone always thinks that their state or their city has, like, the worst drivers. And don't get me wrong. I will be, like... I'll be guilty of that, too. It's almost like drivers everywhere are fucking maniacs. Hi, Dagnel. I finally made it to a stream. Yo, what's good? Neptune. Miami gotta be actually up there for the worst. I think that... I mean... I hear the thing about X, you know, X being whatever place that you are talking about. X drivers are the worst. I feel like I do hear about Florida drivers more than any of the other ones. Like, it's disproportionately in favor of Florida/Miami drivers. Okay, but Texas drivers. See, this is what I'm saying. And I think it's just like, I think you're just from Texas. I'm from Pennsylvania. And I'm gonna be here to tell you, man, Pennsylvania drivers are not that bad. They're not that bad. I'll be honest with you. They're all things considered, a lot worse drivers out there than Pennsylvania drivers. Ed Balls. I love Ed Balls. You were just talking about Texas drivers. Sort of. I mostly... No, I wasn't talking about Texas. Actually, Judge, I am gonna dispute that claim. I was not talking about Texas drivers. I was talking about how Alberta is the Texas of Canada, and I sort of meshed that into my discussion about how Ford F-150s are always tailgating you on the highway. So no, Your Honor, I was actually not talking about Texas drivers specifically. You seem to have got it twisted that I was, because I understand why. But no. Then again, I've never been to... Well, no, that's not true. I have been to Texas. But I don't think like a layover in an airport really counts as I've been there before. Last time I was here, we were talking about Ed Ball's Gangnam Style. Damn, you ain't been here since day 2? I think that's day 2, right? Oh, hey. Glad you can stop in today. The Massholes. I've never been to Massachusetts either. I honestly, dude, maybe they are bad. I will tell you one thing. New York City drivers, and I've never driven in New York City, because while I hate myself, I don't hate myself that much. New York City drivers, I've been a pedestrian in New York City, and those motherfuckers will literally, like, you will be crossing the street, and they will be, like, creeping up on you as you're crossing the street, as if, like, I'm crossing the street too slow. And they will be, like, creeping up on me, just ready to fucking go. And I'm like, dude, if you're so impatient about wanting to go somewhere in New York City, why the fuck are you driving? Why are you driving? You shouldn't be driving. I don't get it. Yeah, honking in New York City is a fucking love language. You take it as a badge of honor if you're a pedestrian and you've been honked at. That's just... Welcome. Welcome to New York City. You have to be the most selfish driver in New York City. See, that's what I just couldn't. I couldn't do it. And also, like, when... I don't know why you would. I've said it before, like, I don't know why anyone would drive in New York City. It does not make sense to me. It really does not make sense to me. Yeah, so we gotta move these flowers. Alright, I gotta go, like... How many fossils do I have? Do I have all my fossils? I have 3. Which, to be honest with you, that usually is right around what I max out at when I go and look for my fossils in a day. So maybe I'll just run those over. Though, I gotta be honest with you, I don't know if I've checked up here. This is like the most forgotten spot of my town, is this area up here. I forget it exists. I, like, never come here. So if there's a fossil over here, I will probably forget it. But I didn't see one. Alright. I grew up in New York. I'd literally get honked at for crossing a crosswalk when the light... That's what I'm fucking saying. Dude, you can get the light. They will have the red light, and they will be trying to, like, creep forward under the red light while you're crossing the road, and they will honk at you. And I'm like... You can't get offended at it either, because it's just like... You gotta move on, man. That's a fucking New York driver right there, man. There's no... Like, if you're getting your feelers hurt about it, man... You can't. You gotta just keep moving. Alright. First 3 fossils of the day. How many fossils are we at? We're at 41.4% of the fossils. So it's getting reasonable to expect that it's not a guarantee anymore that every fossil that we donate will be a new one. In fact, it's fairly likely that 1 or 2 of these will be ones that I have donated already. For example, the ammonite. Though I don't think the ammonite has been donated yet. Yes, it has. Never mind, see? Good luck to all you car people, though. Hey, have a good rest of your day, Mordecai. Yep. I think that's the thing with any big city driving, though. I don't think that's a thing specific to New York. New York is just the most egregious example that I've seen so far. A Seismo skull, I definitely do not recall getting, so... That one actually has 4 pieces to it, so... That's our first of 4 things for the Seismosaur? Yeah, that. So we got 3 more things for that, and then 1 more fossil. Oh yeah, and then I gotta donate the Rajat Brook as well. I know I'm biased, but I'll say Boston was way worse, because what the hell happened with how those roads are designed? I'm pretty sure it's because, like, Boston was, like, predates even, like, the official founding of the United States. So, which is to say that it's like a... I don't mean this in a negative way, but it's like a European city. You never notice, like, an American... Like, look at, like, the grid lines of Dallas. It's... And then horizontal. Boston is, like... all over the fucking place. I think that's why. I think because it's like colonial American designed city. And not like one that was designed in the 1800s or later that was built around efficiency and the automobile. And suburban neighborhoods and whatever the fuck. That's probably why. Please do. And an Apato tail. Couldn't tell you whether I have that or not. I do. Alright, so only one of those 3 ended up being ones I need to donate. That's about what you would expect at this point. A little unlucky, but that's fine. Roads in Boston were just where it seemed kind of easy to... Yeah, like, I don't really know, again, why you would drive in a big city like that, but still. Maybe it's not my place. Maybe some people... I don't even need to say, like, maybe. I know some freaks out there like driving. There's a difference between liking driving, though, and liking driving in, like, Boston or New York. I don't know if anyone likes that, you know? How do you like that? Stop! Do not free it. I'm quite impressed with your ability to catch such an impressive butterfly. Thanks, man. It's antennae and proboscis. Yeah, I think I said that right. I don't know, man. Hey, girl, your proboscis is looking quite bolsterous today. That's me at, like, the lesbian insect bar. Alright. Right, and now... Oh, fuck! I forgot to make a thing for the coconut! I'm such an idiot! I forgot to save my axe for cutting down one of the trees to frickin' plant the coconut. Damn it! I'm an idiot. Alright, it's fine. I don't need 3 red tulips either, man. I can't find any yellow tulips. It's really pissing me off. So, I think I'll just, like, get rid of a couple of them just to save the inventory space. And then, yeah, let's go there and spread our flowers out, go to the next day, see if that provides us with any more luck with getting hybrid flowers. I like driving to work at, like, 7 a.m. and people run red lights and do stupid shit because they're half asleep. That sounds like sarcasm, but I don't know. My sarcasm alarm is going off. I only found 1 gyroid? That doesn't seem right. Yo, 6,008 bells! It's boob! No, it's goob! Or is it boog? 6,008, if you put it upside down, that would be boog, actually. Hey, thanks, Marie, for the 4 months tier 1. I appreciate that. Enjoy your emotes and enjoy your ad-free viewing. Thanks for the Twitch sub. Hey, it's September, Twitch gamers. Nah, never mind. I can't even do it. It's boog. You know, boog is like a guy's name? Like, that's like an old-timey, like, name for men? There's a baseball player, or no, I don't know if he's a player, but Boog Shiambi. He's a commentator in the MLB 2K series, and I think he's like a Cubs announcer. Oh, I hate the Cubs. Never mind. But I won't go on that soapbox today. Oh, that's right. He's also the bear, right? Yeah. All right, so we'll leave like 1 set of flowers. Do you see how he like flicked up the petals there? Was he like about to trample those? What was up with that? We'll leave 1 set of flowers here. Oh my god, look at the butterflies. See, this is why you get rid of all the other flowers around town, because look how many flowers, or look how many bugs are spawning as a result of all the flowers that I have down here. That's why we do it right there. I'm surprised that this isn't where I found the Raja Brook. Because, like, this is where all the butterflies are. Damn, man, that's crazy. Alright, so we'll leave, like, 1 set right there. We'll put another one right here, maybe. And then let's also water these as well while we're at it. Just keep our watering can out. Yeah, I said that he was a commentator in MLB The Show as well. There's like a lot of butterflies, dude. Yeah, that's crazy. Does it happen in New Leaf or New Horizons? Does what? With having to spread the flowers out? Or making it so that all the butterflies and bugs spawn in a certain area? Because, yeah, that definitely happens in New Horizons as well. We use it pretty often in our challenges that we need to do where we collect all the bugs or all the fish. Well, not all the fish. It doesn't really work for fish. Flowers you'll happen to find not all that useful for getting fish to spawn. But, yeah, we've definitely used that trick before. I use that trick all the time in, like, the New Leaf, Tortimer's Island. You guys remember where you would get rid of all palm trees on Tortimer's Island, except for, like, I remember leaving, like, 2 of them. And then all the, like, rare palm tree beetles would spawn on those, and you would be able to get, like, hundreds of thousands of bells an hour. And that was the best way of making money in that game. I guess except for turnips, but if you're not time traveling, then turnips kind of aren't that fast, but they are still really good. Yeah, and then we'll pop, like, another pair, like, right here. New Horizons switch to New Leaf Deluxe when? Dude, if they put a new Leaf to switch to, or really for that matter, I would want like a lot of 3DS games. I don't know if that hit it. I would want a lot of 3DS games on the Switch too. Any like 3DS virtual console would be nice. Watching the challenges always make me feel bad because I haven't even completed. Buck scared me. I thought he was a butterfly. I haven't even completed the New Horizons Museum. I mean, that's like a lot of shit in there, so I guess I don't really blame you. Especially with the art. Doing that without time traveling? It'd take years. Ah. Pardon me. Yeah, see, now everything's spawning in all the other flowers that have spread around now. Alright, give me you. You. And it should just be these 2, right? Damn, Mary giving you some serious side-eye. She giving me the stink eye? Not really, man. I mean, her eyes don't move. It's weird. I mean, none of the villagers' eyes move. But you know how in, like, in New Horizons, they could, like, give you the side-eye because they actually, like, gave them pupils? It's kind of weird going back to these older games, and their faces are just, like, still. And I'm like, I don't know about that. It's weird. Alright, and then we'll put a pair, like, right here. It's weird. It's uncanny. Yeah, it just, like, their whole head moves, and I'm like, ooh, I don't know. I don't know about that. Put a pair there. They're too busy repackaging Super Mario Galaxy and some Virtual Boy games. Man, the Virtual Boy game announcement was kind of fun, though. You know? Like, I don't know. But, like, you know the attachment for it. It's gonna be, like, a fucking $100, right? Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I'll get it. I think it's cool, but I don't think I'll get it. I'm gonna play all my classic favorite Virtual Boy games, such as 13 different instances of Tetris. Oh my god, I must just puked. They're kind of giving you the eye. Yeah, but like... they're giving you the head. No! Not the head. Because, like, their eyes don't move, but their head... Whatever. Alright, and then this. And that'll be all the hybrids that we have. Yippee! Alright, we're good, right? We're good. Move on to the next day. Hopefully that'll give us a little bit better hybrid luck. Who's giving you head? Bro! That's not what I meant, man. Whatever. Alright. What's good, y'all? Happy Saturday. Yes, happy Saturday to all my folks in chat. I didn't realize how much of a drag it must be to do these challenges. Well, that's why I do them on stream, because I would be bored to tears if I had to do this in my own time. Maybe not to tears, but it's certainly something that benefits from having people to talk to and entertain while I do it. Because, yeah, sitting here for 11 hours in silence, just doing this, yeah, that'd be kind of boring. That'd be kind of boring. Oh, it's raining. Oh, good. I don't even need to water. Okay, cool. Unfortunately, that will mean gyroids tomorrow, but yeah, that's alright. That's alright. Yeah, okay, so we're gonna look for an axe. We don't need to bother watering. Nothing there. Nothing of the ones by my house. How many squelchoids are we gonna dig up this stream? We're gonna talk about damn squelchoids. Sitting in silence, game muted? Oh no, I wouldn't have the game muted, man. Like, the least I could do to entertain myself is, like, listening to the jams, you know? That's, like, the least I could do. But yeah, it'd be boring. And it's, so it's like, yeah, they're daunting, but, because, like, if you've only ever watched the edited videos, you do miss all of the boring parts to it. The fact that you're watching it live means that you get to witness it. You get an idea of what the other 95% of things that you don't see that goes into these challenges are. And yeah, it's daunting, but I don't know, at the same time, it's like, it's a hell of a lot better than... Yeah, and also getting paid, right? Because, I'll tell you one thing, it's a hell of a lot better than being at the office or something like that, you know? I think that being at the office and sitting in front of an Excel spreadsheet for 8 hours a day is more daunting than what I do. But then, like, really the daunting part is the editing. Because the editing is boring. At least when I'm doing the daunting parts of the challenges, I'm playing a video game. But when I have to edit the daunting parts of the challenge, and I got my editing software in front of me, and I'm like, I'd rather be doing anything else right now. That's the daunting part right there. Don't even talk to me about the snail. I don't want to talk about it. I think there was one other set of hybrids, like, back here. Oh, wee! Nice! Finally, okay. Purple. They look weird. They look kind of weird. Like, that's like a lavender. I like it, though. I don't know. I like that. That's really nice. It worked, by the way. So shout-outs to whoever said to diversify my flowers. That was a huge tip. I don't think it's a coincidence that the very first day that we did that, we got one. They almost look photoshopped. They're weird, right? They're very strange. All right. So now I think that we can get rid of all the flowers. Not all the flowers. We're going to leave a couple. But being that, and also, why not, right? Being that we are still going to need some things that are on flowers that aren't the peacock butterfly. We won't get rid of all the flowers that we have, but we'll leave maybe only like a handful or so. We don't nearly need the amount that we have planted around. Did you just need the one hybrid? Yeah, I only need the one. Purple, black, or blue hybrid flower to get the peacock butterfly. Because the peacock butterfly I have scheduled for June, which is the next time frame that I have coming up. So I really needed it. Before too much longer. Then again, we still have a decent bit of time before we're going to be in June. Because we still have a lot of trees to cut down on our town. So we still had time, but I'm glad that we got it finally. After seemingly having no luck. Which now I know is because I didn't position them in an optimal way. Yeah, we were having no luck with it, so I was starting to get like a little bit worried that we wouldn't get the purple hybrid before June rolled around. And we had the, yeah, see, like we got another hybrid there. That's kind of crazy. Professional voice. See, you can clock me, right? You can clock when a part of the video, damn it. You can clock when a part of the video is going to be included in the final video. Or when a part of the stream is going to be included in a final video, because you can tell that I put on the YouTuber voice, which that was over-exaggerated, but still. Yo, Big Titty Moth! I'm sorry, that is good. That's just a good username. Thanks for becoming a member on YouTube. Hey, I appreciate that. Thank you. Enjoy your emotes. But not your ad-free viewing, because apparently being a member means that you still get ads on YouTube, which just blows my fucking socks off that that is how that works. I think that if you give money like via a subscription or membership service every month, that should make it so that, I mean, one of the basic benefits of that is that you don't get ads. I don't know. That still kind of makes me mad. So I'm not going to say your emotes and your ad-free viewing, but you do get to use emotes in the Twitch chat now. Yippee.
Yo.
And Flying Pangs, thank you for the subscription on Twitch. Enjoy your emotes and your ad-free viewing. I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, Big Titty Moth. Yeah, wait. Teddy? Teddy? No, dude, that was Titty. I'm like, man, did I like Freudian slip and say Titty instead of Teddy? No, it was Titty, man. Come on now. You got me fucked up. I also didn't check for an axe. If I get an axe, scream at me. Don't, actually. Scream at me that I need to go use it to plant this coconut. Because the sooner I get this coconut planted, the more coconuts I can get, and that'd be good. The only bad thing about city folk is the grass thing. The grass deterioration is really bad, yeah. I wouldn't say it's the only bad thing, though. Generally, this is one of the more disliked Animal Crossing games. I don't think that there's one that is, like, universally hated. But, I mean, if there is, like, one that I think people point to as being the worst, it's City Folk or Wild World. Personally, I think Wild World's worse. But not by much. I just think that it runs so much worse. And it's so much clunkier to control. And, I don't know, graphically it looks very poor. But that's because it's on a DS. You can pretty much chalk all those reasons up to it being on a DS. So, not really, like, Wild World inherently is fault, but playing City Folk and its nice high frame rate and how snappy it is. And, oh, it feels so much better than Wild World. Amiibo Fest. Yeah, but I'm talking about, like, mainline. I ain't talking about a damn Amiibo Festival. Which is fun, by the way, Amiibo Festival. I think that it's overhated. I think Amiibo Festival's very overhated. I think that's pretty fun. Please do. A Seismo Tail. Doesn't ring a bell. Yeah, okay, that's the second piece of the Seismo guy that I don't know how to say. So we have 2 more parts of that. Amiibo Festival 6 out of 10. It's fun, man. The board game mode is admittedly kind of bad, but the mini games, man, the mini games are fun. New Leaf Sweeps. Wild World and City Folk? Yeah, for sure. Definitely. A Peking Man. I know I already have. I don't even need to check the spreadsheet for that one. Is Pocket Camp classed as mainline? I personally would not call it a mainline game, no. I would not. It doesn't have the core elements of an Animal Crossing game. It's Animal Crossing characters in a, like, gacha game. Gacha game. I don't know how to say it, but you know what I mean. You know what I'm trying to say. And a Styraco torso. Yes, actually, and that's the last piece of the Styraco that I needed. So he's going to start talking to me about that. Cool. And that is 78 of 209 things done, and 27 of 58 fossils done. I don't know how many total dinosaurs that we have done now, but I want to say like 2. 2 or 3. What's up, Hawaii Sky? Love your content. I appreciate that. And what's up, Hunter? In the very scary gothic font. You can do that on YouTube? Yo, should I change my YouTube username to Dagnel, but like make it so that it's like this scary, like, scary gothic Buffy the Vampire Slayer font? Like, make it like the Chiller font. You guys know what the Chiller font is? I don't understand why City Folk is hated, because it's not all that different from Wild World, its preceding game. I think is the reason. It'd be pretty funny. Maybe for Halloween. Although, I gotta be honest with you, I don't know if that would be good for, like, SEOs. Search engine optimizations. Like, I don't know. If you Google Dagnel, but my YouTube name is Dagnel, with, like, the fucked up font, the fucking dark and twisted font, will that even still come up, or would that like register as like unknown characters to Google? I don't know. So I probably shouldn't. That'd be kind of like a fun Halloween thing, though, wouldn't it? Aw, man. And no feng shui items. Rats. And we don't even need to check the flowers anymore. Okay, well, that's fine. Alright, no more flowers needed, so we'll get rid of all those. Alright, cool. We are just waiting on more axes. We have the coconut. So really, every day, we're just checking fossils and feng shui items. So with that in mind, we're good to move on to the next day, I think. Do you plan on continuing the Minecraft series? Nah, probably not. I think it's because, like, City Folk is not all that different. It didn't, like, change much from Wild World other than, like, adding the city. But I feel like for as many things that City Folk added, it also took away from. Like, Wild World had so many good events and holidays and celebrations. And then City Folk kind of, like, didn't. Like, I don't know. But at the same time, City Folk has, like, Easter and Toy Day and Halloween. Things that Wild World didn't have. So, I don't know. But it didn't have the Acorn Festival, and I fucking love the Acorn Festival. And good if they make another Animal Crossing game, which they will. They should have the Acorn Festival in it. Feng Shui. Well, how else do you say it, man? You can't... I don't know if you're, like, making fun of the way I pronounce it, or if you're just saying, like, a funny way of saying it, but... I don't know how else I'm meant to say it, man. Yes, man, the Acorn Festival. Give me the fucking Acorn Festival back, man. I'm gonna lose my mind. You know, I should probably, like, well, can someone check for me something? I'm gonna get rid of that one, since we don't need it anymore. Somebody check something for me, and see when the peacock butterfly, the months specifically, when the peacock butterfly spawns. Because if it spawns in May, I might as well plant the purple tulip now. The only reason why I don't want to is because I don't want it to die. The reason why I have it in my hair is because it won't die. Shit. It won't die if it's in my hair or in my inventory at all. So that's why I want it, like, in my inventory rather than planted. But if the peacock butterfly can spawn now, then I might as well put it down since, you know, just get out ahead of it and get it now before June. March through September. Dude, in that case, yeah, I'll absolutely plant it. And yeah, I'll take like 4 flowers that aren't my purple tulip and we'll plant those by my house. And yeah, that's what we'll do. And then we'll plant the purple tulip as well. And just make sure to like water it every day and not trample it on accident because it took so much effort to get it in the first place. So that it doesn't die. Hi Dagnel, your vids are goated. Hey, I appreciate that. Thank you. Alright, so those over here. And then I'm gonna like put this purple tulip like down here. So that it's kind of like, I don't know. It's not immune from me trampling it on accident, but being that it's like a little bit like kind of out of the way, it's a little bit less likely. And then we'll water it just to make sure that if we time travel more than 1 day ahead, it doesn't die. So that's what we'll do. Alright, cool. I don't think cloning's a thing in this game, is it? Like, I can't water it and have it clone. I think cloning... It may have been in New Leaf that cloning flowers was a thing. Is this a gupster? I don't suppose this could be a goopster, could it? Might as well check. No harm, no foul. Dagnel, do every museum item from every game as a speedrun. You want me to do all full museum speedrun for every game in one video? I'll tell you one thing. I'm never doing Animal Crossing GameCube. Nice. Yeah, it's a goopster. Cool. 79. I didn't even need that right now. That was for, I believe, yeah, June. Cool. Is it coconut planting time? If there's an axe at Tom Nook's store, then it is, yes. I'm never doing Animal Crossing GameCube's museum again. I'll tell you that right now. Because that thing's a pain in the ass. The paintings, specifically, were a pain in the ass. The bugs and fish were not bad at all. The paintings were an absolute nightmare. I don't want to ever do those again. Generally, the paintings are normally kind of the pain in the ass segment of all the museum runs. But GameCube's paintings were by far the worst thing I've ever done. Yeah, like, I don't know. You could just, like, make a playlist of all the ones that I've done. I mean, I'll only have one more to do after I'm done with this one, and that's Wild World. So I'm only gonna have one more anyway. I don't really want to... I don't know, I feel like it's very repetitive to do the same thing that I've done before, just with a different twist on it. Like, I speedran all the museums in Animal Crossing. Like, okay, dude, you're just running out of fucking things to do at this point. You can already probably make the argument that it's repetitive enough that I'm doing the full museum in City Folk when I've already done it in 3 previous Animal Crossing games, but at least every museum has its own sort of unique challenges to it. But if you're just going to do all the museums in one, I don't know. I've done that before. I try to avoid being too repetitive with my challenges, but that's hard to do when there's only so many things to do, you know? Like, I caught all... Like, how many challenges have I done where it's like some spin of, I caught all fish, or I caught all bugs? Quite a few at this point, right? So it's already pretty repetitive, you can make the argument. But, yeah. If I determine it to be, like, unique enough, then I'm still down to do it. I don't know, I'm like, this guy is in, like, the lake, it's not the river, so, like, I don't know, maybe he could be kind of unique. I had luck with the, guppies, so who knows? Do I have a booger hanging out of my mouth? Not my mouth, my nose. No, I don't think so. Okay, good. That would have been really embarrassing. Yeah, nah. Stardew Perfection run soon. I believe that's on the docket, yes. That will probably be something I start... I don't want to say after this, because I don't know if I want to... Somebody asked me earlier, like, what's the next stream challenge after this? And I'm like, whoa, 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 pump the brakes, Peter Pan. Let's, like, worry about what we're doing now before we worry about what we're doing next, you know? And then I pulled out a quote from Kung Fu Panda that was like, let's worry about the present, because the present is a gift. Yeah, anyway... But, so I don't want to promise anything, basically. But I definitely want to do that sometime. Hopefully this year, yes. I do want to do that sometime this year. And yeah, maybe it will be next. But again, I don't want to, like, promise that. Because then, I don't know. I made a mistake before many, many times... doing YouTube where I promise something, and I don't know, maybe I take you guys to be fools too much to expect you to remember things that I promise, but no, because you guys will come on and remind me, like, hey, remember that time you promised that you were going to do this? And I was like, bro, I said that like an offhanded comment like a month ago on a stream. And I probably, like, I might have said it as, like, a joke, but I didn't clarify that it was a joke. So when I said that I was going to do, I'm gonna fucking, I don't know, I'm going to get full friendship with all the fucking ponies in My Little Pony's Penthouse Deluxe. And they're like, hey, Dag, can't help but notice that you were going to do a speedrun of my favorite game of all time, My Little Pony Penthouse Deluxe. Just wondering when that's going to be coming down the line there. And I'm like, oh man, I got to be the one to break your heart. And I got to be the one to break your heart when I don't do it. Because I was just yoking when I said it. Or I said it in like a half-hearted manner that was like, well, you know, don't eliminate the possibility. Because back when I first started streaming, I didn't have the nuts. Hey, that's storage. Nice. I'll take that, actually. I could use storage. I don't have the nuts to say no to you people sometimes, alright? So when people would be like, hey, Dag, you're gonna play this, like, Stardew reskin that's called, like, blank of blank. And when I say blank of blank, I mean, like, valleys of Flowerland, fields of Seashell World. Do you know what I mean? All these, like, Stardew games that are just, like, trying to cash in on the genre of cozy farming simulators. And I would always be like, oh, yeah, no, I'll check that one out. I'll check that one out one day. Never with any intention of checking it out. Mostly just to make the person asking happy. And I would never play it. And then they'd be like... They start, like, blubbering in chat. And I'd be like, no, man. Oh, come on. No boo-boo tears. Come on, man. Also, no axe again today. Very annoying. Why not leave a pitfall buried? Huh! Yeah, why don't I do that? That's a good idea. Oh, nice. Nice. Awesome. Peacock butterfly. Yeah, we had that for June, as you can see here on the spreadsheet. But, yeah, being that it can spawn as early as March, apparently, in the year. Get it out the way now. Also, a birdwing butterfly is 0.5%. Yeep. That'll be kind of hard. Cool. So now, it's like, do we even keep the purple flower? Probably, right? It's pretty. It does look more pink, though, I'll be honest. It does look more pink. Alright, so let's go to run these two things over. Oops. Am I at 80 on the spreadsheet? Yes, I am. Alright, cool. Just making sure we're all squared up. Yeah, actually, do I have a pitfall? No. I sold... Oh, yeah, I do. I saw it. Right as the inventory was getting flushed off the screen, I saw it. Yeah, let's bury the pitfall, like, in the square in the corner of the island, where I'll probably look at it one day down the line, forgetting that I buried it. I guarantee you that I will look at this spot one time, sometime down the line. I'll look at this dig spot, and I'll be like, oh, goody, a fossil. And then I'll dig it up, only to realize it's the pitfall that I myself buried however long ago. You can pretty much put that on your calendar. That's going to happen. And it'll be funny when it did, because now I can say that I saw it coming. But maybe now that I said it, maybe now I won't do it. Like, I've subconsciously tricked myself into not doing it. I don't know. Anyway, thanks, Snokoplasma, for the 4 months. Paradresser's feng shui. It is feng shui, but it's not, unfortunately, a table or something that I can put on a table, so it doesn't really matter. Though that does remind me, I should order a bunch of frog hoods. Because that's a green item that I can put on a table. Unfortunately, I still need a green table itself. So yeah. But thanks, Snokoplasma. Enjoy your emotes and your ad-free viewing. I appreciate it. Alright, so we got the Gupster, we got the Peacock Butterfly, and we got 3 fossils. Mega Freakoid? No, it's just, no. Mega Freakoid. I know... Hang on now. Museum tour. You know, we have donated a good bit of things to the museum at this point. I gotta check, no damn Mega Freakoid now. Sproid? Tympanoid? No! What?! There ain't no Mega Freakoid? No, man! I thought you were just joking around. His name's Mega Freakoid. No, man, you gotta get that thing the fuck out of your inventory. Oh, man, no. What the fuck, dude? Ain't no Mega Freakoid. Man, this thing about... Oh, man. I don't want to know what the Mega Freakoid does, man. No. Holy shit. I thought you were joking. Like, I thought it was called something else, like, vaguely close to Freakoid. Like, the Fartoid. And you were like, oh, dude, it's the Freakoid. No, man, but you were for real, though. What the fuck, man? That's crazy. I don't want no Freakoid in my image. This thing's, like, rummaging around my pockets, man, as we speak. Oh, my lord. I'm something of a Mega Freakoid. Man, I don't want no Mega Freakoids in this chat, right? I've seen your type. Oh, hell no, man. Mega Freakoid and the Mega Squelchoid. Man, I put those two things in a room together. Oh. Yeah, please. An Ankyloskull. Man, the Mega Freakoid, man, that's pissing me off. That's making me mad. I do need that. 81. That's fucking crazy. Is that a Mega Freakoid in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me? I want to see what it looks like. This is another Ankyloskull. Literally, okay, cool. Can we go 3 for 3? 3 Ankyloskulls? That'd be pretty funny. What are the chances of that? A Peking Man. Yeah, 1 for 3. Have you played Bonanza? I've not played Bonanza, but I've seen nothing but good things. Although I have not seen good things about the DLC. People saying that it's not, like, worth 20 bucks. And... yeah, let's do a tour of our museum, man. First of all, let me see if, he says something else when I go to exhibits and then back out. Okay, look, he's saying something else now. He used to be like, ooh, it's rather embarrassing, but our collection is basically empty. But now he's saying, thanks to our wonderful patrons, our collection is coming along quite nicely. I do hope you continue to support our efforts. It's very much appreciated. See? I told you. It looks to be about... well, what are we now? We're like... I mean, we're over like a third of the way. So I don't know if it was like... I don't know at what point he starts saying something else, but yeah, I don't know. Either way, sure, let's do a little walkie poo around all the exhibits. 70 would have been 1/3. Yeah, but I feel like I checked it before the end of last stream, yesterday. Not yesterday, 2 days ago. I feel like I checked it, and he was still saying that it's rather embarrassing. And so that made me think that it was maybe like halfway that he might start saying something else. I don't know. There must be some, like, person that's been curious enough to investigate that. Yeah, there's nothing in this room, because we basically caught nothing on trees. What the hell? Oh, there's the bee back there. That's kind of it. What's up, Crassery? There's the bugs. You can look at these and you could be like, man, the New Horizons. The thing about New Horizons is that, like, man, you can think what you want of the game. Think what you want. Man, that game's museum is ballin', though. Holy smokes. You look back at, like, how it is in this game, and it's like, it's nice, but it's cool. It's not even bad. It's just, like, comparatively it looks bad, because New Horizons just blew it out of the fucking water. It's pretty, though. Yo, dude, this guy needs some Mega Freakoid in his life. No. I want to put the Mega Freakoid in the aquarium, and I want to see what happens. The fossils. I'm not even gonna go into the art exhibit. You'll forgive me. I have 1 painting donated. All right. Do we really need to go through the art exhibit to see the 1 painting I have donated? You can see a bunch of decapitated dinosaurs, or ones where their torso is just missing. But, oh, and actually, yeah, we got a complete... oh, yeah, what is this thing called? It is, it's a Styracosaur. Interesting, okay. Yeah, we got a couple of, guys completed. This guy is the 4-parter, so he's missing his torso. Oh, wait, no. I think that's a 3-parter. Where's the 4-parter? I don't know why that camera, like, flicking to the side almost made me sick. Where's the 4-parter at? And then here's all the 1x1s. Oh, there's the 4-parter right there. Yeah. He's got the neck and the tail and about damn nothing in between them. Cool. You want to see the one painting that I have donated? You want me to find the one painting that I have donated? You want me to... Okay, fine. I'll go there and I'll find the one painting. I'll go there and we'll all ogle and eyeball and just revel at the beauty of this one painting that I have donated. I don't even know where it's at. Ah, okay. At least it's not too deep in there. The Calm painting. It doesn't even say, like, give no facts or anything about it, either. It's the one from, It's the one from, that one movie. It's the one from that one movie where the guy does the thing. It's the one from the one movie where the guy does the thing and he's wearing a Red Wings jersey. Ferris Bueller's Day Off. I think that's the movie, right? Nice. Anyway, if you're wondering if there's any other paintings, nope. That's it. I wouldn't complain over having some neck and tail. You think you're real clever for that one, don't you? You think you're pretty clever for that one. And you are. That is pretty funny, actually. How often do you stream? I want to catch the next one. I'll probably stream tomorrow. If you want to watch the next one, it'll probably be tomorrow, unless otherwise... So, it's fucked up, because my girlfriend starts a shift tonight that's 7 p.m. to 7 a.m., a 12-hour overnight shift in the emergency department. And, look, dude, 12-hour shift, going into work at 7 p.m. in the emergency department. Those three things... Individually, those three things suck. And she does that for today and tomorrow. And maybe one more day after that? I can't remember. So, basically, I'm going to be finishing stream today and tomorrow. And then she'll be, like, basically leaving or getting ready to leave. I don't know, it just kind of sucks. So, like, I don't know. I'll probably be streaming tomorrow because her schedule doesn't really conflict with mine. So I don't have to, like, yeah. I'll keep the pear dresser. I'm going to keep the Mega Freakoid, man. I just want to see. I want to see what this thing looks like, man. I'm just curious. But, okay, so what's really fucked up about it is, like, that schedule sucks, right? That schedule sucks, but at least they're not making me work on my birthday. That's true. Her birthday's Monday, by the way. Her birthday is Monday. Her birthday's Monday. Which, I'm giving you the eyeballs. That's like, you better say fucking happy birthday. And get her $1 million. Or something of an equal cash equivalent physical thing. Man, what is this freakoid looking like? Wait, Virgo or Libra? I don't know, actually. What? Alright, man. Y'all hear this thing, right? Let me turn it up. What the fuck, man? What? And you can tell sometimes, like, it gets pitched up. Sometimes it gets pitched up and sped up, and like pitched down and slowed down. It's just one guy going into a microphone like, and they just like alter the pitch of it and the speed of it. And that's the mega freakoid, man. That is fucking crazy. Oh, alright, man. Well, let's get all this shit out of here. I'll leave the lucky frog, because apparently, well, I guess he's a lucky item. And we'll put it all in the pear dresser here, if it's, like, something I don't really need, like the box and the box and the box. There we go. Yeah, man, I guess I'll leave him out, but I don't want to come back to this house being, like, stained. Because I left him in here alone, unsupervised. Is there gyroid lore? What the hell are those things? Well, they're like real things. Well, I don't know. I think they're real things in like Japanese... Well, saying that something is real in Japanese mythology is a bit of a contradiction, isn't it? But they're not just something that was invented for Animal Crossing, I guess is what I'm saying. I don't really know any more than that. I'm gonna go in here and I'm gonna order a few more frog caps as well. I'll just do 5 more since it's easy. That's the max that I can do. So yeah, let's order some frog caps. Being in my house reminded me to do that. So that'll probably be all the green things that we need as far as things that we need to put on a table. But we still need a green table of some sort itself. The lime table, I think, is one that works. There might be more. I don't know of any other 1x1 green tables that will work. The only one I know for sure is the lime table. And being that, I don't know. What day is it actually in-game? Yeah. Red stock refreshes on Wednesday, so we're good for a while before I have to check his stock again. Alright, one more. Very good. Alright, now we're good to move on to the next day. Keep checking the store every day for axes and all that good stuff. We acquired Froggy Chariot. Nope, haven't even seen it. Haven't even seen it. I miss the Gyroid NPCs. Plural? I've only remember the one. And Lloyd. And he's in the game, New Horizons, right? Are there more that I'm not remembering? Lloyd's bitch ass, always complaining he doesn't have enough funds to build your stupid bridge. Why are we doing feng shui? The better your feng shui score is, the more likely that a painting that you buy from Reds is genuine. So, if it's... I don't know if this is true, but let's say it's 50-50 if you have no feng shui. By having, like, perfect feng shui, you make it go from 50-50 to, I don't know, 90-10. I don't know if that's true, like any of those numbers, but... It's just giving an example, really. Make it easier to visualize. I see another peacock butterfly. Turns out they're pretty common. Shit. They're pretty common if you actually do have a purple flower. It's just getting a purple flower. Oh, I got a gift from Mom. I was like, wait, I got 6 things here, and I only ordered 5. Who is this other mysterious gifter? Don't forget to water your tulip. We don't need to anymore. It's not as important. I mean, maybe just in the effort of keeping my flowers alive, because I do still need flowers to catch things in the run. It doesn't need to be the purple tulip specifically anymore, now that we got the peacock butterfly. So, I probably will, just to keep it alive, but it's not as necessary. Tom Nook, a little bonus gift. Yeah. Sending me his picture of his mega freakoid. Ugh. What did Mom send me? What does Mom send you in this game? Oh, carnations on Mother's Day. I forgot about that. That's the only way to get carnations in this game. And then you get a pink one from Mom, and then you get a red one from Dad on Father's Day, sometime in June. I hate holidays that change their day every year. I hate those holidays. Thanksgiving is the fourth Thursday of November. Fuck you. Fuck you. Just make it every year the same day. You're making it overly complicated, man. Like, Father's Day is like the second Sunday of June or something like that. And I'm like, why? You're just making my life difficult. Cool. Man, that thing got all the way the fuck out there. That's crazy, man. The butterflies be traveling in this game, man. Why does Mum send you flowers when it's her day? Because Mom loves you, okay? Unconditionally. Whether your ass said Happy Mother's Day to her or not. The water. I showed you my freakoid. Please respond. Alright, man. I hope he has a fucking axe in store today. Dad left with the mega freakoid. I cannot believe that there's a fucking gyroid in this game called the mega freakoid, man. That's pissing me off. Like, you think that'd make me happy? No, it's pissing me off. It's making me angry. Hey, Dag, if you want to remember how small or big the world is, I met a fellow fan of yours at a game store in South Australia. Yo, that's actually incredible, really? How'd that go down? How did, like... Because, like, don't get me wrong. I'm sure, like... Look, I'm not, like, a wide-ranging mega freakoid. No, mega superstar YouTuber who has, like, a million bajillion followers. But, I mean, like... I'm a moderately sized YouTuber and Twitch streamer. I think it's fair to expect that people have run into each other before who are both fans of Dagnel. But I guess what I'm saying is that why I don't know, like, how did the topic of Dagnel arise? Yeah, exactly. How'd you find out that? Thank you for putting it more gracefully than I'm saying. Like, how did that come up? You weren't, because, like, you're not wearing your, like, Dagnel branded merchandise where it's just, like, a giant picture of my ass on a t-shirt or something like that. And then someone's like, yo, dude, that's the Dagnel ass shirt. And you're like, yeah, and then, you know, you, like, make a conversation from that. Because I had never made any merchandise of any sort. Let alone one with my ass on it. I wear that to go shopping. If you see any Dagnel merchandising out there, it's fake and fraudulent, and it's not me. And I've been meaning to do some at some... I mean, I've been meaning to do it at several different points of me streaming. Like, my career, for as lame as that is to say. At many points have I thought, I should do, like, Dagnel merchandise. And then I just never do it because... the process is a pain in the ass. It's a total pain in the ass. It's the worst. Finding, like, a... Oh, hey, it's John. Finding, like, a reputable place to host it, make the stuff, and then make it so that it's profitable. Not even, like, a lot of profit, but it's just, like, you know, you don't want to be hemorrhaging money doing it. It's a big pain in the ass. Are we gonna get Dagnel's ass as a shirt? No, no. That's what I'm saying. Like, no. Dagnel stickers, please. Yeah, stickers wouldn't be hard, but, like, I don't know. I'm gonna do more than stickers. Where do these guys keep spawning? I swear to God, these guys do not need flowers to spawn, because they are just spawning out of thin air with no flowers nearby. I don't get it. Dagnel Mega Freakoid merch. No. Dagnel underwear, where right on, like, the crotch, it has just a picture of the Mega Freakoid. No. Freaky Bob. We should all claim you have an enemy in Pennsylvania paraphernalia as dag-coded merch. It's not a bad idea. I just don't want, like, I've seen a lot of, like, goofy, stupid YouTuber slash Twitch streamer merch. I've seen a lot of, like, really dumb ones. I wouldn't want to be really dumb about it, you know? Raja Brook spawned near freshwater. That makes sense, because both the ones that I've seen, that one and the one that I actually caught to donate, were not at all by flowers. And I'm like, that's weird. But I guess that makes sense. Mega Freakoid Briefs? No. They'd be funny, but Nintendo would fucking kill me. They would shoot me for using their copyrighted material that they themselves haven't used in a game, since I'm pretty sure the Mega Freakoid is not in New Horizons, that they themselves have not used in a game for over 10 years. They would come down and they would shoot me. So no, probably not. Probably not. No axe again. What is that, like 4 days in a row now? Nice, dude. Thank you. Thank you, Tom. Thank you. It's in New Leaf. Well, yeah, I said over 10 years, and New Leaf came out in North America in 2013. I know it doesn't feel like 10 years, but it's been, yeah, 12 years. Over 12 years. I think it was like June that it came out, right? June 2013, because I was there. Although I didn't get my copy until July, because my birthday. I got it for my birthday. Man, that's like 3 or 4 days without getting an axe. Is very unlucky. Yeah, it doesn't feel like that at all. It kind of doesn't, but at the same time, it kind of does. Because I think back to 2013 and what I was doing, and I was like, oh, I was in high school. Yeah, that was forever ago. A stego skull. I do need that. 82. Away it goes. I forgot that you're a July spawn. Why'd you phrase it like that? I spawned in July. Like I'm a fucking, like, bug in this game. And I only spawn in July. And a Seismotail. I don't need that. What game is your favorite museum theme? It's probably New Horizons. New Horizons just has my favorite museum overall. Yeah, what's the Dagnel spawn rate? I guess 1 in 8 billion, however many. Then again, there is other Dagnels out there. Patchy Torso. I also have donated. Rats! Oh well. There's other Dagnels out there. Like, biologically named Dagnels. Assigned Dagnel at birth. Isn't that crazy? Thanks, Grape, for the subscription on Twitch. Appreciate it. Enjoy your emotes and your ad-free viewing. Appreciate it. Yeah, there's Dagnels out there that's like their name. I think there is a cricket commentator. My friend informed me of this. My British cricket friend. Weird way of putting it. My British friend who enjoys watching cricket. Apparently, there's a commentator for cricket on the BBC. And his name is Charles Dagnel. Except I think it's Dagnell. 2 L's. So yeah. Not the only Dagnel out there. In fact, I'm like really the fraudulent Dagnel. I gave myself the name. Yeah, my friend the cricket informed me of the fact. I'm gonna get rid of you. And I'm going to instead, just to mix it up a little bit, also prevent them from breeding and making flowers that I don't want, put you down instead. And then give us some oiter. Alright, and then, yeah, we're good. Move on to the next day, because there's still no axe. Although I might want to sell what I have. Oh yeah, I also got to put my frog caps away. Yeah, I'm the one who just chose the name. I wasn't even given the name. If you would marry him, in theory, you could make yourself king of the Dagnels. Dagnel. Kind of a tough-ass name, yeah. Man, that boy's still freaking on it. Been 24 hours since I played this game, and that boy's still freaking on it. Man. Golly, that boy going to town. Oh, man, I didn't want to get rid of that. I want to put a frog cap in the corner. And this house needs to get one size bigger still. So we will have room for that table again, but until I do, I'll probably just toss it in storage. I reckon that's probably enough frog caps with the 2 more that I have. So, pop these in here for later. The clankoid. Oh boy. Do I have enough to pay? I might have enough to pay off my loan. If I sell what I have. Let's see. You wanna know what broke my brain? The Wii and the DS are ancient to today's young gamers as the NES and the Game Boy are to early 2000s kids. I've thought about that, but it doesn't really break my brain because... I don't know. It's just natural, right? Remember, fellas, it's not the size of your freakoid, it's how you squelch it. Man. Let's see. That might be enough to pay off my next loan. I want to say I left like 30,000 on my loan, so that might be pretty much exactly enough.
Oh, I didn't mean to put that there.
I could have lived my whole life not hearing that, and I'd have been just fine. Yeah, but I think that's why they said it. Based... That's a first fucking... By the way, yeah, that's a good point. That's a first-time chat message from somebody, by the way. That was the first thing that they came in here and did. Is damn said, it's not the size of your freakoid, it's how you squelch it, man. That's a first-time chat message, by the way. So, yeah. Welcome. Alright, yeah, good. I left exactly 30,000 on the loan, meaning I have, to my name, 68 bells. And this boy is so damn happy about it. Alright, but that means that tomorrow my house will be one size bigger. My main room will be as big as it possibly can be, so now I can fit as much feng shui furniture in there as possible. So, that was another key step to maximizing our feng shui score. But let's go talk to Tom Nook first. What color should I have my roof? Dag is always squeezing his freakoid, man. I am not squeezing no damn... I got 2 hands on the camera right now. Alright, and if I not have 2 hands on the camera, I promise you, I got the nunchuck and the Wii remote. Man, so okay, you ever see my hands are off camera, just know where they're at. Pink, urine. I'm not choosing urine. I don't think that's an option. We have red. We have blue. We have yellow, but not urine yellow. We have green. We have pink, orange, aqua, pea green, which is the current color that I'm running, purple, brown, white, and black. Aqua, pink, yellow, pink, pink. I'd say green. I kind of like aqua. I like aqua. I'm going to override every... Like, I'm going to just be honest with you guys, like 90% of you put pink. I'm going to override all of you 90%. This is a dictatorship. I never claimed to be anything but. And I'm going to say aqua. And there you go. And now, tomorrow, we will have a upgraded house. Rude. Man, at least I went with, like, the second most popular option. And that's what it's going to stay for the rest of the challenge, because I don't anticipate paying off another loan, so that's what it's going to stay as. That's why that decision was so important. That's going to be the last one. We need to overthrow the Dagnel. The Dagtator. It's kind of hard, actually. Oops. 9. I'm Dagnel. Why is there so much aqua hate in chat? It's actually kind of sad. I was a big fan of Barbie Girl back in the day, yeah. Dagnel and ice cream on a Saturday afternoon. What a treat. That is quite a treat. In fact, that sounds heavenly. Delightful, even. You know what I've been getting? I've been like, At Target, they got these Ben & I'm sure they have other places as well, but they got these Ben & Jerry's cookie dough bites, and oh man, like, every time I look at Target, I'm like, man, fuck. And I've been getting them like every time now. It's kind of bad. It's a good color, man. It is. You know what I just realized? I never heard you laugh. Yeah, we talked about this the other day, actually. I'm like... you gotta shut the fuck up, man. I can't think. Alright? You have to stop freaking it for 1 second, man. Please, 1 second, stop freaking it. Swear to fuck. This dude always freaking his shit, man. 1 second, let me think, alright? Without blah, blah, in my ear, man. Golly. Well, I don't even remember what the fuck I was talking about now. Right, I'm like emotionally stunted and I can't laugh. Sorry. Yep. Yep, no. It's true. I need one more. I do need one more daffodil table. I need 2 more frog caps, so that's actually perfect. The last daffodil table will go here. And then we just need a bunch of yellow flowers, which is nice. And then 1 frog cap here. And then eventually we'll put these frog caps on the table. But, I mean, for the moment, might as well have them in the right spot, because this is all contributing towards having better feng shui scores. So if I do run into another painting before I have my feng shui score maximized, we can still give ourselves pretty good odds of getting it. Alright, you can start going. You can go ahead now, Cuzzo. I need 1 more daffodil table, so we should order that today. Yeah. Alright, cool. Your character has to sleep hearing that. Just, yeah, he's upstairs in the bed. His, like, eyes are bloodshot red because he can't fall asleep because all he keeps hearing is being muffled from, like, downstairs. I mean, he could just turn it off, but... He knows that the consequences of turning it off are much more worse than just letting him go. You never know what the freakoid's gonna do, man. 2004 games are gonna be old enough to drink this year. Well, they've been old enough to drink for a couple of years now in Europe. Is there anywhere else in the entire world where you have to be 21 years old to drink alcohol? Or is the United States the only place? So I was gonna say Europe, but I'm like, geez, probably like everywhere, right? Man, in 2004 games were so goddamn good, man. Need for Speed Underground 2 is going to be old enough to drink in November. I remember specifically because I got that game Christmas of 2004. And I still play that game at least once a year. Halo 2, yeah. Burnout 3 Takedown. And then playing the Burnout 3 Takedown demo on my copy of Need for Speed Underground 2. Golly. I'm gonna go check the store. Oh my god, dude. What the fuck? Where are the axes? 248,000 bells? Get fucked. Get out of here. Go to hell. It's a couple green items, but not tables, so I don't care. Alright, well, we're just doing fossils today then. Simpsons Hit and Run. Yeah. No, I never played it. But yeah, that probably came out around that time as well. Don't you only need to be 18 in some parts of Louisiana? Some parishes? They called them parishes there for some reason. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Aren't some states still like, or some like counties still dry. Like, you can't even buy alcohol in some counties. It's crazy to me. To be honest with you, though, you want to know, like, a hot take? I don't think being 21 to drink is, like, a bad thing. I really don't. The only reason why I think it is not necessary is because if somebody who's 19 or 20, you know, like college students, probably one of the more, like, alcohol-heavy demographics in the world, you're going to tell me that a 19 or 20-year-old college student who wants to get fucking shit-faced on a weekend is not going to get alcohol if they want to? They're going to get alcohol. So all they're going to do is just going to get it in an illegal manner. The 21 years old doesn't do anything. That's the argument against it. But, like, if I think that it worked in a perfect world where somebody would not be able to have alcohol until they were 21, I don't think that in a vacuum is a bad thing. Because I'm like, alcohol is, like, one of the worst things that we just kind of, like, let people do, you know? But we've normalized it so much to where our efforts to make it so that people don't have access to it backfired completely. So there's pretty much no way that we ever get rid of it. But it's one of the most, like, dangerous legal substances that we have. Way worse than, you know, marijuana, for example, which is still not legal in the state that I grew up in. But it is now, since I moved. Yeah, I'll be... Not that I'll be partaking or anything like that. What's up with all the questions, by the way? Weed is super, super bad for children's development of brains. Oh, don't get me wrong. I think it's good that weed has a very... Is weed also 21? I think that that's good, too. Of course, I say this as somebody who's well past 21, so of course I like it. Yeah, I don't think that you should be doing marijuana until you're, like, a grown adult either. Weed is 21, I think, as well, right? Yeah, so I think that that's fine. Although, I gotta be honest with you, I think a 21-year-old is also still developing. So, certainly some, like, mental things that... Yeah, I don't know. Some mental barriers that you have yet to cross when you're 21 that I don't think you should be getting doped up for, but still... Anyway. Yeah, I don't think... Basically, what I'm saying is that people think it's ridiculous that the United States has a 21-year and up drinking law. And I'm like, yeah, maybe. When you compare to the fact that every other country where drinking is allowed, it's 18. I guess it does look kind of silly, but I don't really think it's a bad thing. Again, in a vacuum. You're not going to get an 18-year-old to not drink, though, if they are so inclined, you know? It doesn't prevent it. So, at least weed's a little bit harder to get, you know? If it's illegal. Weed's illegal in a lot of states. I don't know about a lot of states, because I'm pretty sure... I don't know. I want to say, like, half of the U.S. states, it's legal now. Maybe that's wrong, because I don't know... fully. I want to say, like, 50% of states, I think it's legal now. It's a majority of states still, yeah. So it's more than 50%. Triceratops. Why don't I just let him speak so I can see whether I need it or not? And it's already been donated, so don't even, like, bother tabbing out and checking. It's like 40 of 60. Well, there's only 50, so... Unless you're saying that as a way of saying... What would that be? 66% of them. 0.6666666. Repeating. Percentage-wise. A fern fossil. I definitely need that. Don't recognize that at all. Kind of forgot that the fern fossil was in this game, because... I don't know if it came back. I don't know if it was in New Leaf, but if it was, it's certainly not in New Horizons. Medically, I think it's legal in pretty much all of them. I don't know if it's all of them, but I have to imagine it's most of them at this point. Recreational, I guess, is what I mean. More specifically. It's only 40 for medical? Damn. What are these 10 states out there where it's like, nah, man, I don't care if you're fucking dying. You can't have a spliff. That's fucking crazy. And a T-Rex, I know I don't need, because we're done with the T-Rex. That's crazy. Businesses will still ostracize the hell out of you for having medical weed. Yeah, it depends on the state, but I remember I had an interview, and it was at a marijuana dispensary. I had an interview one time at a marijuana dispensary in California, and I don't know, I was just riff-raffing with the interviewer, and I said, oh, I assume that, you know, you're not going to do a marijuana test on me. You know how you do, like, pre-employment marijuana screenings? And he says, yeah, we do, but you actually have to test positive in order to get the job. So, some states, I think, are a little bit more, or some businesses are a little bit more loosey-goosey with it than others. Naturally, yeah, you would expect that a marijuana dispensary is a little bit more on the loosey side. Weed smells disgusting. I agree. That's why I like edibles. I mean, I don't like any of it, but I don't like any of that lousy stuff. Which chat are you reading? Both. Alright. Yeah, with no axe. It's just fossils that I need to check every day, so... Kind of frustrating, like 5 days in a row or something like that. No axe. Like, come on, man. I wanna move on. I wanna get things. Love me a good Edward. I do love visiting old Edward every once in a while, yeah. Does Tom Nook sell weed? That dude would totally not be pro-recreational marijuana. He thinks that it makes you like a dope head, and you'd never be able to effectively run his store if you were doped up on weed. That dude is staunchly anti-marijuana. Redwood song. Dude, do you even need to say it? Do you even need to say it? You know where Red stands on it, man. Tom Nook's a conservative? Tom Nook is a libertarian. He's not a conservative, he's a libertarian. Which, sometimes it's not exactly distinguishable between the two. But, you know, he's like a Rand Paul type guy, you know? I'm just watering these just so they don't die. I'm not even looking to breed them anymore. Tom Nook does not support gay rights. See, I think he does. I think he does. That's what I'm saying is I think he's like a libertarian. I think he's like a libertarian. I don't think he's staunchly conservative about a lot of things. I think that, like, he just looks at things from a fiscal standpoint. And he sees, like, LGBT rights, and he's like, I don't really see how this interferes with my ability to make the almighty dollar. And so that's why he supports gay rights. Because it doesn't interfere with his, like, capitalist tendencies, you know? That's why I think he's a libertarian. He just wants money, however he gets it, exactly. And if he can print some, like, cheaply made Pride shirts and sell them on the side of the road, he will absolutely do that. The only thing he sees is green, that's right. Please, not like 6 days in a row. Oh my fucking god, brother, please! Oh, you're gonna be expanding! Oh, good! More opportunities to fuck me! That's a cool arcade machine, though. So, next time I time travel, I should go 2 days ahead, because the store's gonna be closed. Well, maybe yeah, I'll just go 2 days ahead. I'm like, oh, well, I don't want my flowers to die, but honestly, who gives a fuck? Just get more if I want them. What do you need an axe for? I gotta chop down all the trees on my town, because I want to leave just like one little grove of trees. Oh, you. Maybe I'll I'll go check my beaches for a scallop. I kind of forgot what happens when you give him a scallop in this game. I haven't done that in... yeah, probably like years. I'll go check for... I think, in fact, I do have a scallop. Because I think I picked it up on accident once, and I was like, oh, well, I'll keep an eye out for Pascal. Who, yeah, just sits on the bridges in this game. He doesn't, like, float through the ocean. Because there isn't deep-sea diving. So he just kind of, like, stands intimidatingly on your bridges and just kind of, like, eyeballs you. It's kind of creepy. Will Dagnel do an all villager photos AC and H speedrun, please? Absolutely not. That would take... no. I can't even fathom a number as far as hours that would take. You wouldn't be talking hours, you'd be talking years at that point. No. And I don't know why that's like one of the most requested things that people have me do. And I'm like, think about it for a second, would you? Honestly. Do you think that would A, be fun? And do you think B, that would be a video I'd be able to do before the end of the decade? No. No. Koramora was doing that. She was, but yeah. First of all, I don't think she ever completed it. Maybe she is still working on it. I don't know. But A, never completed it. B, I think just the scale of it is unrealistic, you know? But if she can do that, man, I'll gladly, like... oh yeah, I gotta check for scallop. I will gladly hand over some false title that I have. If I had, like, a title that was, like, the Animal Crossing Masochist. I mean, people have dubbed me that, just that before. But man, I don't think I'd be worthy of that title anymore if she were to actually complete that. So, like, full respect if she was able to. I should have another fossil somewhere, right? There it is. Full catalog speedruns. No! First of all, that includes all pictures, right? So no! That's literally what I was just saying I would never do, but even worse. No! I'm not doing that! You're crazy. You're cuckoo bananas. I'm not doing that. No. Blathers is non-binary. Yeah. I believe it. What am I doing? Fossils. Right, and then Pascal. He's absolutely missing the cuteness that's happening in chat right now. What was happening? Man, breathing in the air feels pretty good. Yeah, what you got? Until you can't, man. Until you can't. He's talking about freaking it. Yeah, sure, man. There you go. Oh, I didn't even have to give it to him. Nice. Look, man, this here, I'm giving it to you. What is it? What does he give you in this game? Does he give you, like, I assume thematic furniture towards, like, yeah, like a pirate ship. A helm. Interesting. Okay. That will not be useful. Sorry. Unfortunate. Alright. Am I at 50% of the fossils yet? I'm at 51.7, 30 of 58. So now we're at the point where it's more likely for a fossil that we donate to not be unique than one that is. A parasaur skull is already donated, so there you go. Pascal's a B tier NPC, honestly. He's got some good bars, man. I don't know. In a game deprived of good dialogue, he provides some of the most, like, interesting things in, like, Animal Crossing New Horizons, you know? I can't hate him for that. and a mammoth torso. I have, I think, one piece of a mammoth torso, or one piece of the mammoth, and it is the torso, so unfortunate. He kind of annoys me. That is true. He does kind of annoy me because, like, whenever I do a challenge that involves getting all the deep sea creatures, I'll catch my first scallop and he'll be like, "Can I have that?" And I'm like, "No, dude, hands off. Get out of here." And an ammonite. That is already... Damn, 0 for 3 on the fossils today. Rats! That's awful. Bad RNG, bro. Take his ass to the Stony Lonesome. We should send your ass to the Slammer for that Pascal slander. Dude, calm down, man. Man can't have an opinion? Golly. Jeez Louise, man. Ah, the Stony Lonesome. It'd be funny if Dagnel had a 20 fleas speedrun. That'd be funny. Funny for you. Yeah, right. Yeah, that's what you mean, right? Funny for you. Dude, why is, like... Well, I'm just standing around waiting for a flea to spawn on the villager? I don't even think that would be funny for you. I would be like, it would be like 10 hours into it and I've caught one flea and you'd be like, alright, I'm bored, man. Fucking do something else. I still have this stupid goddamn coconut here as well. Just waiting on an axe. I'm almost like I should just fucking plant it at this point instead of waiting on this stupid axe. Alright, going 2 days ahead this time because he's upgrading his store. And now he'll have like 4 tool slots available. And then he still won't give me a fucking axe. It's really funny. So, I mean, I talk at my computer for a living. Shocker. And that means that I spit. That means that I spit a lot. Like, I don't know, man. You just don't realize how much you spit when you talk. Especially when you have to talk with, like, a bit of, like, gusto, right? When you talk with gusto, man, you end up spitting a lot. And so when I moved, I cleaned my monitors of all the, like, little spit stains on it. And I can already see, because of the black background of what's currently on the screen, it exposes now all the new spit droplets that are on the screen. And I'm like, man, it's been fucking not 3 weeks since I've moved here. And I already got a bunch of little, like, I can see some already coming back, man. I'm like, I just cleaned these fucking things. Golly. No more toxic place on Earth than a Twitch streamer's pop filter, man. Like, this thing... It's actually kind of fine, because my mouth is actually, like, not in front of it. It's kind of to the side. I think that might keep a lot of, like, the spittle off of it. Do you gleek? On occasion. I know some people who can do it on purpose, and I can't do that, though. Some thoughts are better on as an inside thought. I read that as outside thought, because I was like my spit. It, like, I don't know, whatever. No, it's not. It's funny. My tulip! Oh, and I got another coconut! Oh, yippee! Great, now I got 2 coconuts that I can't fucking plant. Probably. Alright, well. The hell is that? Oh, it's another Raja. Yeah, that's weird. I didn't know this thing spawned on freshwater. How unusual. Petition for Nintendo to add the Mega Gleekoid. They don't even have, like, the size modifiers to the gyroids in New Horizons, do they? They're just all, like... They're all them. They're all just them, and nothing, like, special about them, right? I don't even think they do that anymore. But the Gleekoid's kind of good, and he just, like, hawks a Luger at you every once in a while. It's kind of funny. I'd like that. Can you whistle? Not really. I know that kind of sounded like I could whistle. But A, that's much better than I can normally do. And B, I can only whistle by, like, inhaling. So what I did just there was, like, inhaling. If you ask me to, like, exhale whistle...
I gotta wet my lips.
I can't do it. Like, I say, like... No, dumbass. Like, I say some shit like... That's a nice-looking store right there. Let's go see if they have an axe. So, like, not really. Ah, dude, the apron got skinnier, man. Oh, Andy has an axe. Oh, beautiful. Oh, wonderful. And a much wider variety of goods for me to look for as well. Like a lime table. Nah, well, can't all be so lucky. Hey, I can paint my roof. Oh, that's right. I guess my roof color isn't locked, because I can always just buy paint to repaint it. I don't know, man. Some people can't snap. It took me a minute to get it going, but I got it. Some people can't snap. I can snap. Yippee, I got Nookway. Wait, what was that about May 14th? It's Point Special Day. Wait, what is it today? The 12th. Okay, cool. I'll keep that in mind, even though I don't care. I don't know why I'm keeping it in mind. It absolutely does nothing for the challenge. But, yeah, cool. Point Day. I do really want the point system back, though. The point system was awesome. Why did they get rid of that? Can you do this? Yeah, I can do the fucking Star Wars. And I can flip the controller right back into my hand because I'm wearing the wrist strap because I'm not going to throw this thing through my TV. Okay, so like me and my sister used to write short stories when we were kids. It was actually really fun. We used to write short stories, and one of like the running gags of the short stories was like there was a kid in the stories called Stan, and he was like just a fucking bumbling doofus. And one of the running gags was he would always throw the Wii remote because he was so irresponsible. Because me and my sister, we had a Wii as a kid, and we would always make sure to wear our wrist straps because we didn't want to throw it through the TV. And so the running gag of our short stories would be like this dumbass Stan who throws the Wii remote through the TV all the time. Like every short story, he would do it, and it's funny. Alright, so yeah, if you chop down a tree and then plant, I believe this works, and then you bury a coconut where that tree was, I believe it's guaranteed that that will actually grow. Because there's no guarantee that a tree that you plant in this game will actually grow. Except if you do that. It has to be close enough to the ocean, though, and I'm hoping that that is. Because, well, it's kind of pushing it, but I think it'll work. And I think we could probably put another one like here, for example. Yeah. Was he the guy that appears on the Wii strap warning, whacking the people next to him? Yeah, that was Stan. Alright, cool. So we got those there. And actually, maybe in hindsight, I probably would have maybe not put those there. I would have put them over here. But maybe I'll make the grove of trees that I leave over on the other side. Maybe that'll be what I do instead. Yeah, it's cool. Alright, that's all I wanted the stupid axe for. I've had these coconuts forever. Finally, I can do something with them. That's classic Stan, dude. Ah, old Stan. What's he like? Oh, what's he like? That's what British people say. British people love saying, oh, what's he like? Talk about, like, some, like, guy who's notorious for doing something, and then you say, hey, guy who's notorious for doing something did the thing that he's notorious for doing. And they'll be like, oh, what's he like? That's actually true, by the way. That's I make up a lot of bullshit about, like, British people be calling a fire extinguisher, a foamy bloamy. That's bullshit. But no, I'm actually, like, 100% right on that one, though. 100% I'm right on that one. A foamy what? Like it's a foamy blow me, because you like blow the foam to put the fire out. If you thought it was some sicko shit, then that's your brain, not mine. Ever been to Walt Disney World? No. I wasn't one of those kids that went to Walt Disney World every fucking year on summer vacation. First day of the new school year, fucking, I'm just gonna pull somebody's name out here. Alright? Don't feel offended by if this is your name. Some Bradford. Every day, first year of school, fucking Bradford. Teacher asks, you know, you do like your introductions and my name is this, and here's a fun fact about me, and I hated that. But first day of the year, every year, Bradford would be like, teacher would be like, okay, Bradford, what'd you do this summer? And Bradford would be like, we went to Disney World. Next year, we went to Disney World. Next year, we went to Disney World. Next year, you get the idea. I know those kids, it's always with those kids that always went to Disney World, damn, every year. And I lived in fucking Pennsylvania, by the way. It's not like I was, like, across the street in Anaheim, California. It's fucking, like, Pennsylvania. Fucking Bradford, dude. Sorry, if there's any Bradford in here, then I apologize. I'm not calling you out. I was going to say Tiffany. But then I chose a more, like, gender-neutral name, because I feel like there's... Bradford's a pretty gender-neutral name, don't you think? Then one year he'll go to Universal instead, and the fabric of reality will collapse. No, because he'll go to Universal and Disney World in the same fucking summer. His bitch ass. Sounds like a guy named to me. No. 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 How many fossils do I have? 2. And I got some money, money, money. What's on your water bottle? Bugs. This was gifted me by viewer Kiana T for my birthday. They gave me a bug water bottle. It has just a wide variety of various disgusting writhing insects on it. I do like it, to be very clear. Despite my disliking of bugs, it is actually quite a cool bottle. They also got me a desk mat with fish on it, and I'm using it right now. I really don't think that I can, like, pan the camera down to it, so you're just gonna have to trust me. But yeah, I have a desk mat that has a bunch of fish on it, so they got me bug and fish paraphernalia. And it's really nice. I love bugs. Bugs are cool. Yeah, if you like them so much, how about you freaking marry them? Why don't you go marry a bug? Go have your little marriage with a bug. Go get married to a bug. And then go on your little honeymoon. And then go do whatever you want with it. And then after you're done with that, it, like, decapitates you. Because that's what fucking bugs do. They're barbaric. And they're disgusting. And they have so many germs on them. What about fossils? I think, like, my brand is more fish and bug based. Like, I don't know. I only do fossils for the full museum runs and art for the full museum runs. So, like, it's not a big part of my brand, to be honest with you. I think the bugs and the fish I do more with than the fossils and the art, despite the fact that they all go into the full museum speedruns, which generally are my more popular videos, but... yeah, I don't know. I'm more of a... you don't really think art and fossils. You think, like, bugs and fish when you see me. Hopefully fish, more so, because... bugs. Bugs. Brand is fish and bug-based. Hates bugs. Well, yeah, okay. Well, I can't control that. Unfortunately, my favorite game series of all time has bugs in it. And you have to collect those bugs as like a challenge within that game. And yeah, okay, it's not... I really wish it wasn't that case. I wish it was like... I wish instead of bugs, they just added more fish. Actually, no, that's not true. Catching bugs in this game is pretty fun. But anyway, it's not my fault. Doesn't mean I have to like them. A trilobite. I've already donated. Rats, man. We're cold with these fossils, man. We're on a cold streak. You're the fish guy. Yeah, that's right. I'm a fish guy. See, because I've done other, like, games with fish in them, like web fishing. Catching every fish in web fishing. 100%ing web fishing. Fishing! I think that's why I'm trying to lean my brand more towards being fishing. Then again, if there was web catching with bugs instead of fish, that'd also be pretty fun. I probably would play it. I don't think I have a dinosaur track. Yeah, cool. 84. Finally, get a new fossil. This is the mighty T-Rex. He hates bugs, so he must eliminate them all. Yeah, that's right. He's so shocked whenever I give him an unidentified fossil. Dude, fucking, you would do this whole song and dance like 100 times now. And a Styraco skull. I believe I completed that one, didn't I? Yeah. Ugh, fossils, 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 man. Alright, keep going. Part of me wants to just keep going day by day and just checking for the axe without even doing the fossils, but I know that I'm just gonna have to fucking do the fossils eventually anyway. Even if it's a little bit boring now, I probably should do it. I want to catch fish, man. I haven't caught a single fish today. I caught a couple of bugs at least, but like I haven't caught a single fucking fish today that I actually needed. I think I caught a couple because I was bored and I would just do it, but like I haven't actually like purposefully and meaningfully caught fish today. I'm getting the shakes, man. I'm getting like the jitters. Oh, by the way, this is a great this is a great tune. This might be my favorite store song in the series, is this one. Oh, it's true, I did get a Gupster, didn't I? I did get a Gupster, you're right, you're right. Still, though, just the Gupster? And I wasn't even, like... I didn't even need it. I just caught it because I thought it could be a Gupster. I haven't done any, like, scheduled fish catching, I suppose. Red's restocked. Oh, you're right! I'll go check that tomorrow, then. Okay, cool. Thanks for letting me know. I did make mental note of that when I changed the date, and it rolled over to Thursday. But, yeah, that's all I did. Yeah, you're right. Oh, yeah, I checked Red stock. Other things. That's a banger, dude. When we get Nookingtons, man, I'm gonna be like... It's not a guarantee that we get an axe, but... It's gonna be pretty damn common. Does the store lower the odds of axes depending on the tree count? No, it's just getting unlucky. I don't think it does anything like that. Because you consider, like, how many tools are available from the store to buy. Let's actually count. Fishing rod, net, slingshot, watering can, axe, timer. The fucking timer taking up a slot when it's fucking useless, I'll be honest. Am I missing a shovel? Did I say shovel? I don't think I said shovel. And anyway, so if there's 4 slots and 7 total tools, it makes it so that there's a greater than 50% chance that you get an axe, but by no means a guarantee. And I'm like, man, you get the fucking timer out of the tools pool. Wasting room. Okay, so if we go over here, yeah, our palm trees are growing. Nice. All right, cool. Those will grow up big and strong, and We'll start getting the palm tree beetles when that time of the run comes to pass. Why the hell is there a timer? I don't know, man. It's like the most useless fucking tool in the game. Is it even in New Horizons? I think it is, right? It's in New Horizons. I think the reason why it's in the game is because they wanted you to play multiplayer. I think it was added in Wild World, which makes sense, because Wild World was the first game that you could play Wi-Fi multiplayer Animal Crossing. And they added the timer as a sort of little mini-game for when your friends are visiting your town, and you could start like a 5-minute timer, or a 10-minute timer, however long you set it to, and it would track how many bugs and fish all of you caught. So you could basically run like little bug and fish catching competitions on your town with other people visiting. I'm pretty sure that's what the timer was added for. And it's fun. Like, that's fun, right? That's a fun concept. I just don't think many people actually used it for that purpose. Maybe they did. I didn't play Wild World and City Folk on Wi-Fi, because I didn't have Wi-Fi for the longest time. Nice. Another axe. Wow, 2 days in a row. Holy smokers. It's funny, the ping pong table, I think that is a green table, but not actually one that you can put things on. And that's the second day in a row. I got the stupid, lousy parakeet, or whatever the hell it is. So, that's cool. No lime chair, though. Or lime table. It is fun, right? Like, it's kind of fun. But, like, man, how many people actually fucking used it for that reason? I don't know. Maybe it wasn't even for that reason that it was added. But then I'm like, what was the reason that it was added for? I don't know. And now I got... And so, especially now that we don't have Wi-Fi for the Switch anymore. Not the Switch. The Wii and City Folk anymore. It basically is just useless. I could buy the timer, and I could start like a 10-minute timer and see how many fish I can catch in 10, 15, or however many minutes, but... What is, like... I'm just gonna play with myself? I don't know. Not like in the weird way, but like, I don't know. Like playing, whatever. You know what I mean. I don't know why people get mad at grass deterioration in this game, because it's ugly! Look, I don't even like hate it as a concept, but I know why people get mad at it, because it's fucking makes it ugly. And it's obnoxious. New Leaf, like, they actually toned it down because they saw that people didn't like it to the extent that it was in City Folk, and so New Leaf turned it down, and then fucking New Horizons got rid of it altogether. So I'm like, man, I can see why, and clearly Nintendo can see why as well. I don't hate it in concept. It's just so ugly in this game. They made it too much in this game. They made it so that if you play enough, you will have your entire town will be like barren of grass, and that's just too much. That's too much. You can't make your town pretty anyway. Yeah, you can. I'm certainly not doing it. Maybe comparatively to New Horizons and New Leaf, you can't make it pretty, but certainly you could with, like, patterns. And the fountain that you could put in. Yeah, you could do some fun stuff. I think it's a very, like, rose-tinted glasses way of looking at it. No, opposite of rose-tinted glasses. You realize that you have it better now as far as decorating your town, but it doesn't mean you could not make it pretty back in the day as well. What's up, Pickled Isaac? It's bad in winter for snowman building. That's also true. So, like, it has mechanical effects on the game as well. Basically, you just have to, like, have a conscious area of your island or your town that you don't, like, run in. Or you could just, like, not run at all. But I'm pretty sure even just walking affects the grass deterioration just a little bit less so than running does. So your choices are, you could walk everywhere, or you could leave a part of your town that you just don't access as to keep some grass in your town. Or you can just fucking deal with it.
I got 3 fossils.
I only got 2. I was like, man, I didn't know fucking fossils out here today. Where's the goddamn fossils? Get out of here. Lousy bug. Did I miss one? I know that there's one here because that's the pitfall that I buried. So that, by the way, that was such a good idea, burying that pitfall, because yeah, it has been nice to not have a pitfall that I dig up every day. And there it is. Okay, cool. Alright, and we did get an axe today, right? So let's just start, might as well, right? Chopping away. Can fossils even show up on the sand part of the beach anyway? I believe they can. I think, in fact, even sometime during this challenge, I've seen that happen, yeah. I didn't put that away. I meant to pull out the shovel. Yeah, no, I think I've even had it happen to me in this challenge, yeah. It's rare, but only because the beach just does not have, like, a large area of your town, so it's just rare because there isn't a whole lot of room. Hi, how are you today? I'm pretty good, how are you? Late for the stream because of work. Hey, that's alright, I appreciate you stopping by. I was kind of pushing it, yeah. I mean, the less trees you have in your town, of course, the less, or the more likely that any given tree has bees in it. So I was kind of surprised that that was the first one that I found. What's good, Dag and chat? Hi. My voice is, like, fucking raw today. I don't know, man. Yeah, other than that, I'm alright. I know the Euro version of Super Paper Mario was straight up forced to be recalled because there was a game-breaking glitch with Mimi or something. Yeah, back in the day when you couldn't just roll out patches, you actually had to... you actually had to... you had to make a full and complete and relatively stable game when you released it. Man, this axe is a fucking champion, man. This thing isn't breaking. Teacher's chair. Get out of here. Isn't it always 5 per day? Bees? Yes. This tree annoys me. Aw, man. It hurt me. It's like right behind their house, and I'm like, if anything spawned on that, I would never be able to see it. I haven't seen a Dagnel video on my feed in a week, but the moment I take my tablet out to draw... Hi. Good, good, good. That means that my men are doing good work. I assigned a group of men out there to push my videos into the algorithms. I'm glad. Otherwise, what am I paying them for? Is that all of them? I should leave a couple stumps, but maybe not here. We gotta be like... 50% of the trees have to be cut down at this point, right? Do I have 3 fossils? Yeah, I got 3 fossils. I got 300 bells. Alright, cool, cool, cool. Oh, I actually got 400 bells. Nice. Teacher's chair. Nice. Alright, cool. Alright, let's get this out onto a tray. Nice. I'm gonna take a break after this. What are you guys all yapping about? Move. Out of the way. Oh, I should have gone to the museum. Mid-sub since like 2022. This is the first year I've caught. Is this just flea level luck? No, I just don't stream on YouTube very often. I think in the future, I've said it before, but if you haven't heard... Man, they're still yapping it up, man! Golly! What are you so doing this conversation about? They both, I was going to say, like, politics, but they both left, like, cheering and happy after they were done talking, so it couldn't have been that. But I'm like, what is so engaging about this conversation that you are having, man? That whole, I didn't spend long in the store, man, admittedly, but golly, what are you doing? I don't know if I've seen that happen, where they're still yakking after I'm done. Alright, I'm gonna donate these 3 if they are donatable. I'm gonna take a break. They were flirting. Yeah, man, they must have been. Maybe they agreed on politics. Dude, you don't talk politics with another person and end up happy. I'll tell you that right now. You just get mad. Because you either disagree on something and you're mad at each other, or you agree on something, but usually because you agree on something that you hate about this politician or whatever, and then you're mad because you've riled each other up. A stego tail. That's the last piece of the stegosaur that I need. Nice. 85. Cool. Stegosaurus. Regulate the beastie's body temperature. The beastie. Its brain was so small, if you stomped its tail, it would not feel it for some time, or so they say. Me when I'm so stupid that you step on my tail and I don't feel it for some time. Yes, man. That's so true. What's up, tandems? Alright, 1 for 1. Let's go 2 for 2. Triceratops skull. No, I just need the tail for the Triceratops. No! Or so they say. Two of 3 would be pretty good, though. Stego tail. No, because I just did the stego, right? Did I not just get that? Yeah, I literally just checked that off. And that's what made him go on the whole fucking rant about the stego tail and how you stomp on it. They don't feel it for some time, or so they say. Alright, let me sell these, use the bathroom, go to the next day, keep doing what we're doing. I really want to get to June today, man. I really want to get some bugs and some fish. I hate doing this, like, maintenance shit, you know? The worst part of these runs is, like, the maintenance-y part. The, like, cutting down trees, the digging up fossils, no, that's, like, the worst part of these runs. At least I'll get it mostly out of the way, but... these are my least favorite parts of this. Does Brewster serve espresso martinis? Brewster would not serve espresso martinis. That dude judges you if you don't get your coffee, like, black. Or with, like, a little bit of milk. Pigeon milk, specifically. That dude is like... You go in there, you say, like, I want an Americano. The dude's like... You want coffee? You're like, no, I want a mochaccino whipped frappe. And he's like... We serve coffee here, not milkshakes. Anyway, and we love him for that. I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick. Let me actually, like, spawn in to the next day so that you don't listen to just the sound of silence. How about that? At least do that. He expects you to melt your tongue drinking it straight out. That's also true, and that pisses me off, because I'm like... He's like, oh, you better drink it hot. And I'm like, yeah, okay, so what? I can't enjoy it? So that I can't even taste the stupid thing? Not that I would enjoy the taste of coffee anyway, because yuck. And I forgot to check stupid reds again. All right, whatever. We'll do it tomorrow. As long as we do it before the next Wednesday, it's fine. I'm Dagnel. All right. Yes, some fucking Dagnel wannabe. It wasn't funny the first 27 times I heard it. I'm sorry. I'm getting mad. This is why I need to use the bathroom, because I got to urinate all the anger out. Does a crochet project count as art or just general? Yeah, I'd say art. Alright. There you go. Alright, whatever. Pull out your fucking whatever. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. If you're enjoying the stream thus far, drop a follow. If you're on Twitch, subscribe if you're on YouTube, and like the stream. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Hi. Ooh. All right. How's everyone doing? Hope everyone took a nice urine break. I think that you guys, if you're like in school and you still need to ask to take a fucking leak for some reason, you should phrase it so that you ask the teacher to take a urine break. I bet that would get a kick out of them. I bet that would be hilarious. Yo, teach, can I take a urine break? That'd be pretty funny. Were you successful? Yeah, I think so. What goes into a successful urine break? Well, you relieve yourself. Did that. You didn't, like, fall and injure yourself or die. Clearly didn't do that. You didn't pass a kidney stone. That's something... Yo, teach. Sounds like Jesse Pinkman. Yeah, it does. Oh, Mr. White. You gotta take a urine break, Mr. White. No kidney stones. That's a problem with me, so... Glad to say. Didn't have those. Didn't make a mess. That's true. Had 100% accuracy as far as getting the urine into the toilet bowl. Now, if sometimes, fellas, if you've been, like, sleeping on your stomach all night, and you've been, like... Man, there is no more graceful or decent way of putting this, okay? So you're gonna be like, why did you say this? But there is no better way I can put this. If you've been sleeping on your stomach all night, and you've been squishing your worm around, man, sometimes that shit can come out in, like a highway exit, man. 2 different directions. You go one way or the other. And, man, it's just... And then you're just like, fuck. Oh, and it's the first thing that happens to you. I can't tell you how many times... The first thing that happens to me in my day after I wake up is I gotta fucking... I get the fork piss. And I gotta go clean it up 2 lanes of fucking whatever. You know what I mean? I don't need to visualize it. I didn't know that was a thing. Just join W streaming content. Dude, I don't know, man. Maybe now, after hearing what I just said, you might think differently. But hey, welcome to the stream. I'm glad to have you here. Dude, you guys are like, what the fuck is he talking about? Don't act a fool, alright? Don't act a fool. Oh yeah, I gotta go check Reds. Thank you for the reminder. Don't be like, this has never happened to me, man. Come on. Now, I know my YouTube demographics, alright? I know that about half of you know what I'm talking about. I know what half of you... I know half of you know what I'm talking about, alright? Come on. Don't play foolish. Bro, I do not have a worm. Okay, I'm talking about the damn people that do. And then the people that don't, let me offer some perspective, alright? Of life on the other side. It's my first stream. Definitely different to the videos. Yeah, I mean, this is the shit that, like, doesn't make it to the final cut, man. This don't make it to the final cut. And that's fine. That's why you tune in, right? You want to see what's going on in between. And maybe that's okay. Maybe you're like, man, this ain't for me. I ain't talking about no damn worm. But that's cool. You tried, right? It's like, how can you say you don't like a food without trying it, right? But at least you tried. You can't say you didn't like it if you never tried it. And you did. And maybe it's not for you. And that's alright. Life on the other side of the worm, man. Yeah. No. Okay, What? The worm talk doesn't make it into the final cut? I struggle to think about any worm talk that might... I'm really thinking... And look, I don't got, like, videographic memory of all my videos on my channel. I really don't, believe it or not. I cannot think of an instance in which I was talking about my damn worm and I decided to leave that. Oh, wait, I do remember an instance. In fact, I remember specifically this instance because I remember putting in, it wasn't that long ago. I think it was in, was it in like the turnip video? No, I think it was in the all Critterpedia in 4 days video where I had to have like an interjection in the middle of the video that's like, hey guys, I caught something in the video that is going to make the final cut of the video, but in it, I was talking about my worm. And so I played the part of the video to provide the context as to why I was doing that. Yeah, I actually did. I did do that, didn't I? Yeah. Okay, so there's one instance of me talking about the fucking worm, but it's not that bad. Like one, and I have like over 100 videos. That means that 1% of my videos are talking about my worm, which is not that bad. I don't remember that. Well, then you better watch the video again. It's all Critterpedia in 4 to 5 days. New Horizons. Oh, it's the point special. Yippee! No axe. Fuck you. I got Michael Wave. No axe. Alright, let's check reds, do the fossils, all that. Alright, we're gonna go to reds. We're gonna have a new painting available. And we have decent, feng shui at this point, because we have an entire left side lined with daffodil tables, the entire south side lined with frog caps, nothing on the right side, so by no means perfect, our feng shui, but certainly better than what it would have been last time I got a painting from him, and last time I got a painting from him, it was real, so... We should actually run a prediction mods, whether this painting is real or fake. Put like a minute on it, since it's not going to take that long to run it down to the museum. We should run a prediction. I miss when the Nook store upgraded. Such fun progression, truly. Why... One of the worst things about New Horizons, is my opinion, one of the most egregious decisions that they made, is why on earth there's only one upgrade to the store. Why? It makes me mad. Hi, enter the store, please. I hope it's not the same painting that I donated last time. No, it's the milk. It's the lady with the milk. That's what they call it, right? The quaint painting. Right. The quaint painting. I'll take it. Alright, cool. Let's go see. Cross your fingers. Or don't cross your fingers if you're predicting that it'll be fake. Dude, I don't want another fucking invitation. I don't need 100,000 invitations, okay? I can't even fucking send them anymore because the Wii does not even have fucking online anymore, okay? Stop. I don't fucking want them. I don't need... Every time I leave the stupid store, I don't need another fucking invitation. Knock it off. I don't want it. Ugh. The quaint streamer. Yeah, the quaint streamer. Yeah. The scary streamer. No, I'm not the scary streamer. I'm the nice streamer. I'm the worm streamer. There ain't no damn worm painting in this game. Thank God. Ah, that would be horrible. That'd be horrible. What if you do secretly want an invitation? The invitation literally only serves to be sold at Nooks. It's literally just something that takes up inventory space. Which, best case scenario, is worthless. Worst case scenario, takes up an inventory space that I needed something else for. And then I have to, like, fucking drop it or swap it or something. And then it's just annoying. Like, the inventory in this game is so limited already. Every inventory space is precious. I don't need an invitation taking up one of the spots. One of like the 15 that you get. Alright, let's see. I'll do the painting first so that we get the big reveal. I guess the statue of David does have his little worm out, but it's not called the worm statue, though. And also, that's not even in this game. Alright, let's see. Real or fake? We have one real. We've tried to donate 3 of these now. One has been real. One has been fake. So... oh, I think it's real! This is lovely. This is a quaint painting. Yes, dude. 2 for 3? Nice. Alright. 86 and 2 of... hang on. Quaint painting. How many paintings are there? 86 total. And 2 of 23 art pieces done. Nice. Cool. And pay out the people who guessed real. Nice. Hork count, still 1. Still only horking 1 time. Nice. Cool. You have to wonder, like, if that would have been fake if I didn't have any feng shui. Of course, it's impossible to tell, but still. What's up, Snoopkins? How you doing? I wonder when it's determined. This is some, like, extremely specific knowledge that I don't know if anyone has in this chat. But I wonder when it determines whether the painting is real, whether it's when you're trying to give it to Blathers, or when you buy it from Red, or when his store restocks on Wednesday. A Pato tail is already donated. That would be kind of interesting to know. Yes. Dimetrodon tail. I don't think I have anything Dimetrodon. Yeah. That's my first Dimetrodon piece, meaning we have 87 now.
Oh, Sidney Crosby's number.
Nice. I know a lot of people hate the idea of the city theme, but when I thought about it deeply, I realized it could work very great. It just has to be pulled off well. Do people really not like the city? I think it works great. I think the city in this game's great, and honestly, like, one of the only reasons to play it over, like, Wild World. Well, also the improved graphics, the better controls, yada yada yada. But maybe, like, New Leaf, where you kind of have a city, but it's not really a city. It's more just like a main street. I like it. Sure, it could be better, but I don't know. I really like the city in this game. Maybe I'm just nostalgia blind, though, because I loved it when I was a kid, especially. And a Terra Right Wing. Yeah, I have that one already, because I remember making a joke about politics when I donated it, and yeah. Alright, well, 1 of 3. That's about what you expect at this point. Because, I mean, we have... yeah, 56.9% of fossils donated. So yeah, getting 1 out of 3 is probably pretty realistic. Yeah, I love the city. And the city theme? Oh, it's bopping. That's a good question. Aurum, creator of the Deluxe mod, probably knows when a painting is determined to be fake. Be a fun thing to ask if you have a means of contacting them. I would guess that it's probably rolled when his stock resets. For reasons that I don't fully understand, but I don't know. I feel like it's probably when he restocks every Wednesday. That'd be my guess anyway. Yes, the point special. Yeah. Okay, nice. That's very uninteresting. Yeah, I like the bus too. I'm gonna ignore the second half of that comment that says, it reminds me of my college shuttles without the horrors. Yeah, me too. I love the bus. It's fun. I've seen so many city-themed islands in AC&H. I think people would be interested in it as long as it's still customizable. I don't know. I like the city being a... see, I don't think the city should be on your town or island, whatever they decide is the avenue that they want to go through with the next game. I think that it works best as a separate entity from your town, like it is in this game. I like it best that way. I think that if they did the city again, they tried to shoehorn the city theme into there again, I think that that's what I would prefer them doing. I don't want the next game to be a decorating simulator like New Horizons. I think it's going to be very decorating focused. Your dad asked me out on a date. We took a walk. Do you really ask your spouse to go on a date? Like, you can say, let's go on a date, but you don't really ask it, right? You might be like, oh, what should we do on Friday? And then you'd be like, oh, let's go out to eat or something like that. I don't know. That's weird. It's weird phrasing, but I don't know. Maybe I'm just weird. I don't know. It'll definitely be very design focused. Because I don't know why they would ever look at what New Horizons did and not try to just do that again because of how well it did and how well it sold. I just don't think that it needs to be like the sole focus, kind of like that's not the sole focus of New Horizons, but it definitely is like the major focus of it. I don't think that it needs to be the major focus of it. I'd like for them to add on to a lot of the fun things that New Horizons did. But it doesn't need to be like... Yeah, I don't know. And I don't even think New Horizons is solely about decorating your town, but... Yeah, I don't know. A lot of the traditional elements of older Animal Crossing sort of fell by the wayside, maybe in favor of those things, and I would like to see that rectified. Let us craft more than one item at a time. I mean, in a game that is based on, like, designing things and crafting things, those are kind of like the two things that they really leaned into. The fact that you couldn't craft in bulk is, like, another one of the most egregious things that they did in that game. I think that they've heard the outrage about that, and I'm sure that they will. I don't know, man. Maybe I got too much faith in Nintendo, but they generally are pretty good about taking feedback, especially when it takes like years to develop a game. Like, maybe not so much for Pokemon. Oh! 4-leaf clover? Nice! Give me that. Put that in my hair. Cute. I like it. Maybe not for like a yearly release like what Pokemon was for a while. Only that trend changing. Only with the release of Legend ZA, right? I think that if a game takes like years to make, like Animal Crossing will, they're pretty good about taking feedback from previous games and putting them in the next one, or changing them for the next one. I have more faith that Animal Crossing would do that, more than Pokemon would. What's up, Wolfie? What happened to the flower in your hair? I used it to breed with another flower. Like, I wasn't breeding with it, but another flower was. So, it was put to a good cause, and I think I dug it up and killed it. But, I mean, I don't know. It might have been the one that produced me a purple tulip. So... It was a life well lived. I would not mourn its death, rather celebrate its life, you know? Did I check the store? I don't think I did. Get out of here. The stream is buffering so bad. Anyone else, or just you? Are you excited for Tomodachi Life? Yeah, I'll probably play Tomodachi Life. Probably. I don't know if it'll ever be turned into, like, main channel content, but probably most definitely stream content. I played the first one on the 3DS a little bit, and I liked it. So I have no reason to believe why I wouldn't like the one that's coming out on Switch too, yeah. And also the regular Switch as well is getting it, right? That's kind of fun. How many fossils are we at? 3? Alright, that's probably all I'm getting then. Yeah, I don't even know. I should just give up after I find 3, right? Like, you're not fine. I never find a 4th one. I don't know why. I never find 4 fossils, even though every person tells me that there's 4 every day in your town. I only ever find 3. I'm glad it's coming out to the first Switch too. Yeah, because a lot of people are like kind of waiting on getting a Switch 2, I imagine, until a game comes out for it. Damn it. Until a game comes out. This fucking thing has been in here goddamn 3 times now. I swear to God. This bird cage has been in here 3 times now. And I can't get a lime table once. They're waiting on, like, a game to come out for it. Like, a game that actually finally convinces them to buy the system. Maybe that'll be Animal Crossing. Whatever the hell it's called for the Switch 2. Or maybe it'll be Legend ZA. I don't know. But yeah, the fact that it is for the Switch 1 as well is pretty good. That was me with Mario Kart World, although it ended up being kind of mid. I don't think it was kind of mid. People are really hating on it, though, I will say. And I think it's almost entirely, if not entirely, because of the intermission courses. And I'm like, man, is it really that big of a fucking deal for people to be like, this game is dog shit? Triceratops. Let's see. Tricera tail is the one Triceratops thing I need still. I don't think it's enough to be dog shit. And it is a really good game. It's not worth 80, sorry. Oh, dude, you're not offending me. I didn't make the game. That's fine. And really, it's like 580, right? Because, you know, you also need the system. Oh, yeah, I definitely need that. I definitely need that, because I can't remember a time in this challenge that I've struggled to pronounce that. But I'm going to attempt to now. And you guys tell me if I got this right or not, because, I don't know. It's gonna be kind of hard, but here we go. I'm gonna give it my best shot here.
Archaeopteryx.
What'd you think? Was that pretty good? That was pretty good, right? I think I kind of got it. I think I kind of nailed it right there. Yeah, one more thing. The best to ever do it. That's right. That's right. Yes, sir. Nice. Yes, please. Is that really how you say it? Oh, nice. And also we got the mammoth skull, which is the last piece of the mammoth that I need. 89. Ah, the mammoth is complete. Very good. Hooty hoo time! Such magnificence! It sounded stiff, almost robotic. I don't need to take that, dude. I don't need to take that. Mods, time that person out for 600 seconds. I want a 600-second timeout for that person right there. I don't need to take that. I don't need to take that. I don't need to fucking take that. I don't need to sit here and be harassed over my voice, alright? I don't need to sit here and take that. Get them out of here. Get that person out of here for 5 minutes. I don't want to see them. I don't want to see them for 5 minutes. You can't do that to beloved chatter Junie Beep. I can. They insulted me. They insulted me. If somebody insulted you, I wouldn't even hesitate. I would kill that person. I don't know why I read that. Him, when I walked into the store, he's like, welcome, welcome, please fart all you like. I'm like, damn, guy, I'm a little gassy today, I'll be honest with you. Yo. Mexlian, thanks for the 19 months on Twitch. Appreciate it. Enjoy your emotes and your ad-free viewing. Bro got shunned. Dude, you can't insult a streamer and be like, why did I get banned? This is not fair. This is unfair and unjust. It's a robotic voice. You're out of here, pal. It's like you can't show up the umpire at a baseball game for being like, you're such a dumbass, man. That was clearly a strike. You're gonna get tossed, dude. And you know that you're gonna get tossed. You do it because you want to get tossed. You did it because you want to be a rabble rouser. Well, you rabbled one too many rousals, alright? So you're out of here, pal. You're done. You're out of here. Yo, what's up? What's up, Splash Knight? How you doing? This is a Dagmocracy. He can shun whoever he wants. That's fucking right. Now give me $5,000. It's raining again, huh? Nice. That just makes my life easy. Ah, my trees grew. Pinky? Who invited Pinkerton over here? I guess she moved in, because I think Mary moved out. So yeah, I guess she's Mary's replacement. Huh. Oh, I got more nuts. That's pretty cool. I'll probably just plant these last 4, and then we'll call that good for coconut trees. Call that good on my nuts.
Dude.
Yay, 2 months.
Yay, 2 months. He said with such enthusiasm and love for his life. Hey, thanks, Natro. I appreciate that. Thanks for the 2 months. Enjoy your emotes and enjoy your ad-free viewing. Thank you. What's up, Pink? Nice, got the noon theme now. More nuts, you say? Yeah, but like coconuts, man. Don't be disgusting. Don't make it weird now. Gotta head out. Have a good rest of your stream. Have a good rest of your day, Annika. Currently crashing out because I can't catch a mahi-mahi. Yeah, I've been there before. I've literally lived that exact same scenario. I've lived that exact same scenario, like, several times in my life. Isn't that sad? Or maybe that's reassuring. I don't know. Like, you feel, like, validated that I've been there before as well. Like, I've been in your shoes. That fish is a son of a bitch. I can't get a coal claff. Yeah, dude, that's a tough one, too. Yeah, that's a tough one. That guy gives me big balls sometimes as well. I remember that guy that asked you to ban him and then got mad when you did. Yeah, I think I remember that too. Or am I don't know. I've banned people for like, dude, I don't know about like that specifically, but I've like banned people before for like saying some of the most like obnoxious, terrible, awful, no good, very bad things. And then they will have the gall in like, because on Twitch, if you don't know, you can send unban requests. And then they will have the gall to be like, what the fuck I'm being persecuted for? What the fuck? This is inconceivable that I could be banned. And then you look at like why you banned them and they're like calling you slurs. And it's like, and you're blown away that I banned you? It is funny. It's humorous, because I think they do it on purpose. They're like little, like, zoo animals that can do tricks. And it's just kind of fun. You're just like, oh, cool, nice. And it makes you, like, laugh for a little bit. You can go on to the next exhibit. I think that's why. Do you have any stories? Streaming stories, I assume you mean specifically? Not really, dude. You realize you don't really, like, get too many wise guys. I gotta go next. You don't get too many wise guys in a Twitch chat when you stream the games that I do, you know? Like, dude, if I was playing, like, Overwatch, Marvel Rivals, fucking World of Warcraft, League of Legends, I would get some of the most low-down, villainous, and just the most absolutely bottom of the boot kinds of people in this stream. But generally, that doesn't happen very much. That doesn't happen very much. For the most part, people who join streams of my nature keep it pretty PG. Nice. I love this TV, because this is like the kind of TV... Move. Dude, come on. This is the kind of TV that I would play this game on when I was a kid. It's like a TV that's just like this. It was some like Sony box TV that looked just like that. That's kind of, I'm kind of nostalgic for that. We keep it PG, huh? Well, some of us do. Like me. Unk. Unk. Why? Because I see a TV like that in my life, and I used to have one? Yeah, man, that was the shit back in the day. Yeah. Back when you were a little fetus. Yep. That was the TVs, yeah. That's what we used. I love touching those old screens when they're on. Oh, you guys want a story, actually, that's relevant to those TVs? One time I had a really strong magnet. I don't know where I got it. But, I mean, dude, like, a boy and a really strong magnet is, forgive the pun, a really strong bond. No stronger bond than a boy and his extremely strong magnet. Because, dude, I don't know. Something about, like, being a whimsical, youthful boy and sticking a really strong magnet on things that are metallic and then peeling them off is just really fun. And I don't know why, but it is. Maybe some of you can, like, vouch for me. Hey, there you go. There's a fossil on the beach. And one time, I took the strong magnet and I was like, I was just sticking it on a bunch of magnetic things. I was sticking it on a bunch of magnetic things, and I tried to see whether it would stick to the screen of my CRT family TV, and I fucking ruined it. The, like, picture got all fucked up and shit. And I don't even, to this day, know exactly why running a magnet along a CRT screen absolutely ruins it, but it did. Oh, and I got my ass chewed out for that one. Oh, man. Mom and Pop were not happy with me on that one. Yeah. Turns out, I think, like, just restarting the TV, I think fixed it. But yeah, no, like, until we realized that it's actually okay, I was like, oh no, I just fucked up the family TV. That's bad. That's really bad. I don't think I don't know. I don't know which one of these I'll plant these coconuts on. Let's just get them all out of here. My cousin destroys his family TV with a magnet too. Maybe I'm your cousin. Probably not. Anyway, yeah. That was, that's my TV story. That's me destroying the family TV story, even though I think it ended up being okay. I think we ended up getting a new one not long after that anyway. So yeah, fun. Don't do that, by the way. If you ever have a CRT TV, you, like, speedrunners out there, I know you like them. Don't do it. I don't know how many palm trees I should have. But where? I don't know if I can plant one here. That might be too far from the beach. But I'm going to try. I'll put one here. And I got two more after that. So I think I'll put another one here. And I got one more. And I'll probably put that one. Maybe I'll put that. Maybe I'll put that. I'm thinking maybe I'll put that here. I'm sure some old CRT TV technician could tell me why that fucked it up, but all I know is it fucked it up, so don't do it. I once broke a VCR by shoving a pack of crayons in it. I never did that. Although I did want to shove a PB&J sandwich in there one time, just to see if it would, like, start playing, like, the PB&J sandwich show. Because, I don't know, I thought that that's how that worked. I don't know, dude, I thought it was like a magic box, and you, like, shoved some like thing into the VCR, and it would play some like the Uncrustables DVD. Yeah, I don't know. I thought that like if you shoved something in the VCR, it would like be like a magic box that started to play something vaguely related to the thing that you put into it. I thought that's how it worked. Thanks, Savvy was taken for the tier 1. I appreciate that. Enjoy your emotes and enjoy your ad-free viewing. How old were you? I don't know, like a kid. Like too young to know better. Like 15 or something. It was like, okay, if I did that now, there's reason to be concerned. But, no, it was like, this is well before, yeah, this is well before the average person knew better. I promise. Gotta support my favorite content creator. Hey, I appreciate that. Thank you. At least you know they're called VCRs, not VHS players. Like too many kids these days. VHS and VC... Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. While I appreciate you for calling me smart, and I would never, like, say something that would immediately make you realize that, no, I'm not nearly as smart as you initially thought I was. What is... Because I do use, like, VHS and VCR. Because, no, okay, VHS is a tape, and then the VCR is the thing that you put the tape in. I think I do know that. But, like, at the same time, why are they different? How's the art collection going? Good, I got 2. That doesn't sound that impressive, but, yeah, I mean, you know, it's pretty good. I'm getting there. We're chipping away at it, at least. We're chipping away at it. Nice. Basically, it uses magnetism to process the image, and that's what... Okay, so that's what ruined it when I ran the magnet along it. Okay, that makes sense. I don't know. I'll just have to take your word for it. You could be, like, lying to me. It's a bunch of, like... It could actually be, like, a bunch of little magical elves in the TV, and they are what controls the picture. And, I mean, I don't know any better, dude, so, like, I'm just gonna have to trust you on that one. Little magical elves. Video cassette recorder versus video home something. Yeah, I don't know. Do you guys know that... Not know. Do you guys have, like, parents that had, like, a camcorder and they, like, recorded home videos of you when you were a kid? Like a big old Panasonic camcorder, and they would, like, pull it out, and, like, it was like, oh, it's Danny's 7th birthday party! And so they pull out the Panasonic with, like, the flip screen on the side, and it's like, and then they got, like, little home videos. I have home videos. In fact, they were actually recently, I think it was my sister's gift to my dad this year, was she took a bunch, because she has all the, like, home videos that my parents took of me and my sister when we were kids. And so I think she transferred them into, like, a digital format and then, like, uploaded them. And so I think that I am in possession of a bunch of, like, childhood home videos of me. We should do, like, a Dagnel home video watching stream where we just watch a bunch of videos of me as a kid. Like Danny's 7th birthday party or whatever the fuck. They would just... I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't, because I don't want, like, my family... I don't want to just show, like... I don't know. They're very personal and also, like, very, like... family-oriented. So I don't really know if, like... I should be sharing it with just some random people on the internet. I don't know. Maybe I should take some, like, screenshots from it at least, so you can see, like, little me being like... Because I got, like, a fucking toothbrush for my birthday or something. A pato skull. Don't need it. A Dagnel documentary. It's July 2nd, 1996. We start this story in the infirmary of the local hospital. A young Twitch streamer that we currently know as Dagnel is in the process of being born. I don't know. Seismo chest. Hey, I think I need that. That's 3 out of 4 pieces for the Seismosaur. And 90 total things now. Right? Yeah. He's being birthed. I don't know. The labor and delivery ward. Yeah. Or as we typically noted as the Ladwa. I think you just spawned. Yeah, because I'm a gamer.
I don't die, I respawn.
I'm gonna fucking shoot myself. Alright, and the shark tooth is new as well. Nice, we only have 2 more individual fossils remaining. The dinosaur egg and the amber. Nice. Getting 2 out of 3 fossils. Pretty good. Capital? Unheard of. What a first-rate fossil. Alright, cool. Yeah, if you were born in, like, the 90s, like, I don't know, like, early, mid, or even, like, the early 2000s, you probably had, like, parents who had, like, took, like, home videos of you. I feel like that was the era for that. Of course, after that, you can just, like, use your smartphone. They still do it. Like, this is not an unheard of thing nowadays, but, of course, now you just have your phone. And it's like, I don't know. Busting out the camcorder must have meant that it was a special day, you know? Like, now you just take your little device anywhere, and it's like, what the fuck is a quasoid, gongoid, and another quasoid? Nice. Alright, at least no damn freakoid or whatever. Alright, cool. Hopefully just a few more axes until we have most every tree that I want chopped down. Chopped down? Hopefully, anyway. As a child, I always thought that my dad's head was a camcorder. And he would just, like, stick a Q-tip in his ear and it would start recording? That's fucking crazy. It's just his head? That's pretty funny, actually. 1, 7. Nice. And then tomorrow, red stock refreshes. Nice. I love sharks. I want to get a shark fossil to add to my shark collection. Do you guys think I'd rock like a... Irrelevant. Do you guys think I'd rock like a shark tooth necklace? Would that be like tough? I think that'd look kind of tough, right? Ah, see, yeah, this guy's just a little bit too far away. I figured that might happen, but that's alright. I knew the risks. Remember when eating fruit was literally useless in this game? Like, you're like, oh, now you can, like, dig up a whole tree in one go. No, that's not how that worked. There's kind of no way to get rid of all these oranges. No, not the shark tooth necklace. Dude, the shark tooth necklace would be so hard, though. What are you talking about? I got another scallop for this guy? Yeah. Nice. I guess I could put a coconut tree over there, but eh. How can one flower spawn 3 bugs? It had a ladybug on it and then 2 butterflies flying around it. How does that... I didn't know it could do that. But the villager looks so happy to eat fruit. That's why you did it. It was because it makes him happy. But that is the only reason. It had no actual game mechanics reason. I used to have a shark tooth necklace I made when I went to SeaWorld in the 7th grade. Dude, that was so hard, man. The shark tooth necklace was so in from like 1997 to 2004. But they're coming back, dude, because all that like late 90s and early 2000s fashion, that's all coming back, man. Oval glasses, shark tooth necklaces. Shoot, barbed wire tattoos. They're all coming back, man. It's back. Those studded belts that are like checkerboard pattern that you get at Hot Topic, man. I'm telling you, man. It's all coming back. Rats, man. Oh, good. I got a lousy urinal, though. Great. Thoughts on the villager Vesta? She's pretty cool. I like her. Checkered vans, yeah. Like scene kid hair. It's like the big hair with like the highlights in it. Oh man, scene hair. July 2nd birthdays unite. Hey, nice. It's always nice to have another 7-2 in here. Or a 2-7 if you're from anywhere other than America, I guess, right? Yeah, I can understand, like... I can understand the... Okay, so, like, America does the format, the date format. Like 7-2-96, right? Month, day, year. And that's obviously, like, the most objectively correct way of putting it. I can understand the day, month, year format. Anything where you put the year last, I get it. If you're like if you're a 2-7 for July 2nd, I don't like it. I don't think it's right, but I respect it. But if you're anything other than those two, man, that's fucked up. That's fucked up. Wait, I'm July 2nd. Nice. Dude, hell yeah. I got a lot of 7-2ers in here. I got one fossil? Oh, there hasn't been gyroids? What? I thought I had at least 2 fossils. So I was like, if I have 3, man, I might as well just run them in. Day, day, month, month, year, 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 year. Makes more sense. Smallest to biggest. Okay, counterpoint. How do you read the day that it is today? Like, verbalize, speak out loud what day it is today. Because I'm going to look over here and I'm going to tell you. It's September 20th, 2025. It's month, day, year. That's how you say it. That's how it's said. You could say, if you're quite uppity about it, you could say, it's the 20th of September, 2025. And, like, whatever, I guess. I don't like it, but yeah. It's the 20th of... Dude, you can't... No, you're just fucking saying that just to say that I'm wrong. You know, I know that if you were casually saying it without the context of what I was just talking about, you would say September 20th. No, I don't want to hear this, because now, of course, you're all going to say the way that I didn't say it, because you want to be right, and you want me to be wrong. And that's the only reason that you do it. No, you say September 20th. No, you don't say 20 September. No. But whatever. Even if that is the case, at least you don't say the fucking... Like, some formats are like, the year goes first, right? Ugh, no. It was good. What's this guy? Pascal, that's right. Sure. Ever seen a vampire squid try to sleep, man? It's crazy. Hey, can I have $500, please? Yeah, sure, dude. Here you go. I'm giving it to you. What's this? It's another helm. That's 2 helms in a row from this fraud artist. Where is my last fossil, man? Oh. Yeah, I think I checked everywhere at this point. Well, whatever. I mean, scam artist. It's not today that... No, it's Tuesday. So tomorrow we check reds. And there was no axe today, so yeah. Kind of a stinker of a day. I didn't get shit. If y'all see the fossil spot and I missed it, yell at me, holler at me. Fucking hit me over the head with a mallet and kill me. I already got that. Do you guys think I could talk without moving my mouth? Bada bing. No, I can't do it. I can't say bada bing without moving my mouth, that's for sure. It's on the beach next to your house. No, that's the pitfall seed that I buried so that I don't get more pitfall seeds to spawn. Unless there's another one that's on the beach next to my house, in which case I'll take the risk that you're talking about the one that I did bury. Because what's the chances of there being another one that meets that exact same criteria? For some people, the week starts on Sunday, not Monday. I do that. Or at least my country does. That being said, I totally get why it would be the other way around. Because it is kind of stupid, in my opinion, that the day or the week starts on Sunday. Like, why? Why are we dividing up the weekend? That's fucking dumb. You can't call it the weekend and then also say that it's the start of the week. Like, that doesn't make sense. That directly contradicts itself. Monday being the start of the week makes way more sense. Because that is the start of the week for a lot of people who work like Monday to Friday, 9 to 5. That's kind of already what it is to them anyway. Raptor torso. I definitely don't think I have that, so... Nice. 91. Weekends, like bookends. Nah, I don't see it. I don't see it personally. Nah, I don't know, GM. I don't know about that one. I don't know. I have to work tomorrow, unfortunately, on a Sunday. I know, dude. It sucks, right? Me too, dude. I'm streaming tomorrow. Ugh. God. Hey, man, but at least we're both slaving away at our jobs on a Sunday, right? At least we can have camaraderie in the fact that we're both going to be slaving away tomorrow on a Sunday, right? Oh, God. I mean, life is so hard for us working class fellas, right? Yeah, I mean, I gotta stream tomorrow, man. Like, dude, that's fucking... Oh, man. Yeah. There's someone with a gun outside my window. That's crazy. Huh. Well, yeah. Yeah, we're gonna message each other tomorrow. We're gonna be like, oh, back on the old grind, right? Yep. Oh, yep. Yeah, so no axe, no care. God, imagine having to play Animal Crossing. It's not even playing it anymore, man. I'm slaving away at this shit nowadays, you know? It ain't even playing. Ugh, my life's so hard. Please write a nice letter to Rolf. Why? I'm sorry, that was really aggressive. That why was, like, very, like, interrogative and kind of not very nice. Like, I was, like, really aggressive when I said that. I'm like, why? Why does he deserve that? Why? Answer me. But no, like, you're just like, you probably just like him, right? You're probably just like, that's kind of my guy, Rolf. That's my guy right there. And you like, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm sorry. That was kind of mean. He is my guy. Yeah. And I'm just like, why? Like, why should I waste my precious time writing a letter to Rolf? But actually, though, why would I do that? I'm not doing that. No. He's your guy. He's not mine. No, yuck. Another cocoa nut, man. I don't need any more. I'm done. I got all the ones I want. Somebody said earlier that Victoria's an underrated villager. 100% agree. So true. So true. I'm fucking truing right now. I'm truing my shit right now. You're so right. I just saw that guy spawn. You see that? I think I did anyway. Lobo's my guy. I love him. I hate how they fucking purple washed his ass in New Horizons. I'm serious. You're gonna call me stupid for that. You're gonna say, what the fuck do you mean by that? Dude, look at Lobo from New Leaf to New Horizons. Look at his texture in New Leaf, and then look at his texture in New Horizons. They fucking grimaced his ass. He's so purple in that game. He went from being like a nice, deep blue to being like sickening purple. Why? Why did they do that to him? Oh my fucking god, dude. Are you kidding me? Is this a green table? It is. I think maybe you can put things on this, but having a 1x1 table is better. So, I'll pass. What's up, Mustache Man? How you doing? You should have brought the purple paint. Now! I don't want no purple paint. I like my aqua roof. Move. I'm sorry. You're nice. I like you. I'm sorry. I yelled at you. Brown paint for... Brown paint for poop roof. No. No, I'm not doing no poop roof, man. Brown paint for poop roof. No. Get out of here. They purpled his ass, dude. They did. Look him up. Tell me they didn't purple his ass. They did. Man, these axes are pissing me off. I might just get all the fossils and not even bother donating them. Just stock them up in my inventory. And then do like one big donation session so that I can focus more on... so that I can focus more on getting the axes and the trees chopped down. Because that's my #1 priority. They really did, dude. Oh my god, I tried to fucking sprint! Why do they make it so the goddamn run button is the same as the pick things up button? Why'd they do that? Move. Hi, please. Update counter? What's wrong with the counter? Is it wrong? The tracker says 92. Did I not update it for the raptor torso? Okay. Maybe I didn't. Did you ever do a gyroid speedrun? That doesn't sound very fun. People have requested that. All gyroids in Animal Crossing New Horizons. Oh, it's Wisp! I forgot about his ass. Yeah, I'm not doing it, but yeah, Wisp. All gyroids in Animal Crossing New Horizons, and I'm like, okay, that's the same thing as what I'm doing now, with just going around and digging up fossils, except instead of fossils, it's gyroids. And I'm like, there's no skill, you're just hoping that you get the right gyroid when you dig it up until you have them all. I got another 4-leaf clover, what? Jeez. Wisp. Yeah, it's like, it's not very fun. It doesn't take any skill. It's just going around, running around your island over and over again, hoping that you get the gyroid you want. People have suggested that a lot, and I'm like, what sounds fun about that exactly? I'm gonna nap for an hour, have fun crossing animals. Okay, I'll probably be done not too much longer, so enjoy your nap. I don't know, but does Wisp give you furniture in City Folk? I don't remember what his ass does in this game. I do not remember. I feel like he can, like, pull all your weeds or something. Am I right about that? I feel like I recall him being able to pull all the weeds in your town. But, A, that might not even be true. And B, if that is true, I feel like there's more that he can do, and I can't remember what. There must be some hidden fossil around here, man, because I'm only finding 2 now. And I can't find where this last one is. Alright, but I think we just move on nowadays. Yo! Thanks, Quidum Tyra, for becoming a member on YouTube. I appreciate that. Enjoy your wait. Yep, it's Wednesday. Let's go check Reds. Enjoy your emotes, and thanks for becoming a member on YouTube. Appreciate that. Thank you. Not your ad-free viewing, because they don't do that on YouTube for some reason. Oh well. But enjoy the emotes that you can now use in the stream. He can give you stuff or pull weeds or smash roaches. Smashing roaches is like an awful choice among the three. Because, like, it takes like 2 minutes to do that yourself. Like, pulling all the weeds can take like an hour. I understand why you choose that. And giving you an item, it's like if you have no weeds and no roaches, you might as well choose that. But why the hell would you ever choose the roaches? Thanks for being awesome. Hey, I appreciate that. Thank you. I try. What is he talking about marriage for? Oh, man. This guy. I swear in one game he tidies up the weeds. And I know it's not New Leaf, because Leaf does that. In New Leaf and in New Horizons. Although in New Horizons, it's like fucking broken. He might do that in New Leaf too? Or sorry, not New Leaf. Wild World? Can't remember. Alright. New week, new painting. Let's see. A hearty welcome. Sunflowers. Nice. That's new, at least. Well, it's new in the sense that it's not one of the two that I've donated, so I'll take it. What was this one called? They also didn't bring this one back in New Horizons, I don't think. It's like Van Gogh's Sunflowers. My mom's favorite painting of all time. Dude, I don't
want another fucking invitation. I don't fucking want another invitation. I'm not gonna fucking invite anybody. Stop.
I wish you would stop. Knock it off, dude. I don't want it. Yo, Antonio! That's my guy. That's my guy up there. That's my guy. He's right. He's right. He's like up that right there. Also, Elvis is cool because Elvis, I remember, moved into my Wild World town one time, and I remember giving him like a piece of furniture or like a fish that he asked for or something, and then. So the way that it works is in Wild World, when you gave them something, they would put whatever you gave them into their house, and they would replace that item in their house, and then that item that was in their house that they replaced would go into the recycling box. And that motherfucker had like 3 thrones in his house, and the thrones in that game are worth like 1,000,000+ bells. And so I found one in the recycling bin one time, and I ended up selling it for like 300,000 bells. And that's like fucking insane money. For Wild World. I mean, that's still just like crazy money in general. And I remember I always liked him after that because that dude like kickstarted my Wild World Roth IRA. That was pretty fun. You are always in the way. Come on. There's a bird outside that's going, eh! Do you hear it? Oh, I wish you could hear it, because you're not going to get the idea of what it is. It's like... It's just like one short shriek every, like, second or two. Can anyone, like, ID that bird just for my description of it? The Mega Freakoid. It's not the Mega Freakoid bird. Alright, let's see. I hate those fuckers. All the birds? Or, like, this bird specifically. Can I, like, ID this bird? What bird sounds like one short... Alright, hang on. Bird with one shriek every second. There's a bird that screams outside my window every night. Help? That's a Reddit post. That particular bird? Okay, so I'm not crazy, right? You know what I'm talking about. A shrike? Alright, hang on. What's a shrike sound like? That's what Google told me. Oh, I typed shriek. Hang on. Shriek, shrike, bird. Yeah. What's the shrike sound like? Loggerhead shrike call. Dude, I feel like that's a slur. A loggerhead. That's a fucking slur, dude, against people who log. Is this right, though? No, this is like a pleasant chirping. That's not nearly... Despite the name Shrike, which would make you think that it's a really annoying call, it's actually quite a pleasant one. I think like a blue jay has a really annoying call. Maybe it's a blue jay. Hang on.
Hot Ones menu has something for the spice curious, the spice lovers, and the full-fledged certified spice lords. That flavor's fire. Attempt the Popeyes Hot Ones menu. Love that chicken from Popeyes.
Well, that's not what it sounds like at all. Oh, now it's going like... Hang on. It's kind of like that, yeah. Oh god, this thing's gonna like fly up to my window. This thing's gonna like fly up to my window because it's gonna be like all fucked up and ready to mate. And it's gonna think that my phone is a bird. That's it. That's the one. That's the one right there. That's it. It's this. This is what I hear out my window. Play. That one. That's the one. That's the one that I'm hearing right now. It's a fucking blue jay. Got it. Alright, anyway, what's this painting? Oh, no. No, rats. It's fake. He's about to hit me with some shit like, Hork! Yep, I knew it. Aw, man. We're 2 out of 4. Ah. Oh, well. Might you be in central U.S.? Dude, I think, like, blue jays are everywhere, though. Blue jays are everywhere. Amber. Yes, that's another one that we need. That's one of the last 2. Sorry, I got really aggressive on that yes there. That was really loud. Now we only need the dinosaur egg as far as the, like, individual 1x1 fossils. Nice. I'm just happy to get anything new at this point, as far as fossils go. Blue Jays, baseball, not the bird. I like the Jays because, I don't know. Usually them doing well means the Yankees aren't doing well since they're in the same division. So yeah, I fuck with the Jays. Go Birds! That means something else, I think. And an ichthyoskull. Yes, I also need that. Wow! Look at that. And that completes that dinosaur. The Ichthyosaurus. Probably said that right. That's like a turtle-looking guy, right? Alright, cool. Yeah, I guess we'll sell all these, even though he's gonna be like, oh, I don't know if you should sell this painting. Why is Blathers blushing? Because he's cute? Because he's got a crush on somebody. That really hurt my throat. I really should stop doing that. My throat is already, like, in pain. Ah, well. Ah. Alright, I think I'll do one more day. It makes total sense that 2 of the 3 items that I'm donating are an invitation from Red and then a forged painting. That couldn't be a coincidence at all, could it? Alright, yeah, let's go one more day. I wanted to keep going until I have all the trees chopped that I wanted, but ugh, God, it's taking fucking forever. Taking fucking forever, bro. There's a flock of blue jays that came by me in the fall. I'm privileged like that. Yeah, you're privileged to hear out your window, like every 5 seconds. I guess, man, maybe. They're like fucking annoying though. You know what's my favorite bird though? Mourning doves. Mourning doves are awesome. They're the ones that go like... That's those ones. I love those guys. And I like those birds that go like, meh. 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 We get those too. Those are pretty fun. Do you fuck with the owl sounds you hear when you're in the middle of nowhere? The owl sounds that I hear when I'm in the middle of nowhere. Couldn't tell you what that is. There's not another fossil by here, right? Like, and I'm just walking by it every day thinking that's that stupid pitfall. Nah. I love the bird that you pull to flip someone off. Dude, I don't want to be on the road with none of you people. You all got like, a road rage. I don't want to be on the road with none of you people. What do you guys talk? You talk about like... What if you guys crashed your car into, like, another person, and that person ended up being me? Would you be like, oh my god, it's Dagnel? And then, like, I'd be like, dude, why the fuck, what is wrong with you? I hate you. That'd be kind of fun, right? That'd be kind of silly. And I wouldn't even give you my insurance information, because then you would know, like, my full legal name, and the car that I drive, and where I live. That'd be weird. No, I don't like that. I would probably sue you. I like the ones you hear on summer afternoons during summer break in elementary school. That's so, like, that's so broad. I can think of, like, 5 birds that did that. Have you ever seen a cassowary? I don't know. Maybe. I don't even know what it looks like. So maybe. God damn it, this dude! Oh, and it gives me a table that I need, but I don't need because I already got it. Son of a bitch. I hate this guy. He's such a son of a bitch. Shoe bills. Shoe bills, you guys gotta listen to shoe bill. Them things sound like damn AK-47s. I'm not kidding at all. A shoe bill is a type of bird where they communicate, or I don't know what the fuck they do when they're doing it, but they will like clap their giant fucking obese beak together, and they'll do it at a rate that literally sounds like a machine gun. It's terrifying. If I heard that thing outside of my house, I would assume somebody's shooting up the joint. Those are terrifying. They're cute. They're not, like, ugly. I'm just saying they're terrifying. One of those things outside of my house, I would, like, duck and cover. I'd be like, oh my god, dude, my life's over. Somebody's got a gun outside. There needs to be a shoebill NPC. That'd be pretty funny. Well, there's already a pelican, and isn't that, like, pretty close? That's, like, pretty close. I just made like, an aviarist so fucking mad when I said that. When I'm like, oh, but a pelican and a shoebill, it's, like, pretty close, right? And some person who studies birds is, like, ripping their hair out right now. No! They're fucking not! I think they are. Isn't shoe bill huge? I don't know why. Turning it into 2 words by saying shoe bill. Reminds this. There's old Bill down at the shoe shop. He shines your shoes. His name's Bill, and they call him Shoe Bill. I like that. That makes me guffaw. There's a plane outside. I'm gonna die. You ever hear like a plane and it's like suspiciously loud? And you're like, well, this is it. It's just gonna land on my house and I'm gonna die. I think that might be what's happening. I'm like, that thing sounds way too loud. Like, way too low. When do you think you'll finish the challenge? Like 5 minutes. Stick around. I got something like preloaded so that I get the last 105 things that I need in like a few minutes. Just hold on. Bruh. I could give you a goofus maloofus answer like I did, or I could tell you I don't know because I have no idea. No idea. It's entirely up to a lot of different factors. So I ask you, chatter, do you want a Goofus Maloofus answer, or do you want an I don't know? I feel like either answer will leave you unsatisfied, posting bruh in my chat. I don't know, man. Which is the lesser of two evils to you? Did I even get... Oh, I got 2 fossils. Yeah, I guess that's all I can fucking find anymore. There's a fossil out there that's just hidden, squirreled away that I cannot fucking find. Because I went from getting 3 fossils every day to 2. And I can't fucking find where this 3rd one is. And I'm finding 2 consistently every day. Never finding where this 3rd one is. Insane RNG manipulate. I'm about to, like, traverse parallel universes, dude. You just watch. Yes. Iguanodon torso. I don't think I have much of the Iguanodon. I actually had 2 of the 3 Iguanodon things, but that is the last one that I needed. Nice. 95. Cool. I'd be happy with that. At least the ones that I am getting are getting pretty good luck with them so far. Alright, and then last thing for this day. Well, maybe that was the last thing, depending on whether this is something that I need, but let's see here. A Plyso neck. Wait, yeah, I need that. That's actually the first piece of the Plyso that I have. So nice. 96 is where we'll wrap up day 4, right? Yeah, 96. Alright, cool. Nope, I got nothing else for you. Alright. Unfortunately, it was just a big fossil day. I wish that we could have done more as far as bug catching and fish catching, but we didn't really get anything done. Because we didn't get these stinking axes to chop... Like, our axe luck was horrible today. We didn't get fucking anything. Well, we got a couple of them, but, like, even considering that we got a store upgrade and 1 more spot to buy tools at the store, we still barely got the fucking things. So we still have a lot of trees in our town to cut down. And, yeah, and we can't really move on to the next part of the run until we get those chopped down. So, yeah, I wish we could have made more progress today as far as bugs and fish, but yeah, we really just did fossils today. Oh well, still pretty good. We're going to pause the timer at 14:42:08. And the counter at 96 of 209 things donated. We're almost halfway. Nice. Alright, and if you want a breakdown of what those 96 things are that we got, we have 17 bugs, 35 fish, 42 fossils. So yeah, we made most of our progress today in fossils. I remember we started with less than half of them, and now we almost have 3/4 of them. And we got 1 more piece of art for 8.7% of that. 96 of 209 things total for 45.9% of things donated. Almost halfway done. And yeah, I wanted to get to June today, but yeah, we can't move on until we have 8 to 10 trees left. So, oh well. Let's hope that we can get to... We should definitely be able to get to June tomorrow. Definitely should. And then we'll get the birdwing butterfly, darner dragonfly. Then we'll go to 11 p.m., get the oak silk moth, lanternfly, firefly, rainbow stag, mosquito, hammerhead shark, and catch some bugs and fish, man. I was jonesing to catch some bugs and fish today. We just didn't get to it. Oh well. Hey, I hope you enjoyed the stream regardless. If you did, drop a follow on Twitch, subscribe on YouTube, and have yourselves a good rest of your day. I'll be back again tomorrow, same time, same place, and I hope to see you then. Till then, I will see you... Oh yeah, drop a follow and join the Discord, !Discord, if you want to keep up with the Dagger community. So have yourselves a good rest of your day, and I will see you all tomorrow.